Oh, hi. Hey, what's going on, guys? Hello, and welcome. I have no idea if my microphone is fucked up, but I feel like it is. And I can't quite isolate it. I'm hoping it's not bad. I don't know. At some point, I gotta replace this thing. Yeah, I know, 5 years, right? Jeez. Well, it is what it is, I suppose. But, hello. Hopefully everybody's doing all right. I just got home from work. And, work was work, I suppose. You know how it is. Hopefully, everybody's doing well. Look, I spoiled myself. I saw the pre-stream. The pre-stream was pretty ugly, if you ask me. And, it looks like the ending of the stream is kind of looking kind of ugly too, if you will. Let me pull up the, let me pull up how things are going right now. He's wrapping up. Let's see. We'll use this one. The Twitch and chill. Hopefully everything loads up correctly. You know what? No, it won't, because that's going to be there. Fucking hell. Of course that's going to be there. Why wouldn't anything but that be there? And the one screen isn't loading. That's cool. We don't need this. It's not active right now. But Phil looks like he had a great day today. Look at this, guys. He's loving the Mario RPG playthrough. He's loving it so much. And people are loving it too. They love it to death. Jesus Christ. It looks like nobody gave a shit about this playthrough. What happened?
Good, right? I don't know. But we have our full party now. This is it. Mario, Malo, Gino, Bowser, and Peach is the full party.
Man.
And we switch between them during the game. They all get different abilities
24.
and stuff, right? Which is pretty cool.
He had to have had a big segment.
I had a great time today.
There's no way he
usual,
didn't.
This game is chill fun. I hope that those of you who were here enjoyed. And thanks to anyone who did support in any way. There wasn't a lot today, but I am appreciative for what I did get. Thank you so very much to anyone.
There wasn't a lot, guys, but thank you for the support, man.
There will be more Super Mario RPG next week. We got why so long? Well, because tomorrow's my last streaming day of the week before my break. We got double holiday celebrations going on later this week, so
I forgot.
The gameplay's kind of delayed
DSP
for a bit,
has a break
but this will
coming
come
up.
back over the weekend. All right, everyone. Thank you all. Hope you enjoyed Mario RPG. Remember to please keep liking the videos, leave comments,
keep liking, keep commenting
on this channel, and
keep
I will
suggesting,
see you all next time.
Pointing at the camera. Peace out later.
Alrighty, well, guys, that is it. Fun stream. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys. Thanks for chilling. Thanks to those who engaged and tonight
supported.
it is Street Fighter. Let's hope.
Fingers crossed.
Tonight's Street Fighter
we
stream,
got a rally.
Goes a little bit better. Let's hope
Do we got
can
a
get some
rally?
engagement and support tonight, because wow, literally no tips since the pre-stream.
What?
And
come on, you have 24.
Basically incredibly sparse support for this game. Now, this is exactly what I was afraid of last week. Did we not talk about this last week? We did, remember? And the whole thing was that, are people going to only watch Mario once and then stop watching it?
Oh,
yeah,
no.
That's exactly what happened. This stream did really well on Friday.
You know what?
Today did
look
poorly.
at Tum Tums.
So,
you're right. Look at Tum Tums. Look at him. I tried to tell you, Phil.
I guess I should have listened to my intuition, right?
Yeah.
I really should have, because I
Your
had that
intuition
intuition
named Tum Tums.
that this probably wasn't going to do well, right? And
his intuition, bro. His intuition consisted of a chat member telling it to him for free. Because I misremembered it. I thought it was like some dude who gave him money. That wasn't even the case. Some dude actually told him for free. Like 2 weeks ago, it's like, Phil, I don't know, maybe Mario RPG isn't what you should be doing. And then the moment he's heard that, he started panicking. And then we got this.
You know.
You know?
I don't know what else to say. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Will this do better? I don't know. Keep in mind, this is a short game, and
it's 15
I will
hours
be
long.
Playing
it's literally a
next.
15-hour long
This is
RPG.
a short game. Likely we'll beat it within 2 to 3 more streams, and then we'll move on. All right, guys. Well, thank you. I hope that you'll be here tonight for Street
More
Fighter 6
prayer
Dalsim
hands.
tonight. If not, tomorrow, Modern Warfare 3
show
on
up
the
for
daytime stream, and Like a Dragon
playthrough.
Gaiden chill late stream. All right. Okay. Thank you all. Have a good night. I'll
Peace
see
out.
you tonight, hopefully, for Street Fighter. If you
Later.
make it. Peace out.
God. Yeah, he did not have a... That did not look like he had a good time tonight. Looks like he had the opposite of a good time, a bad time, if you will. Yeah, I hope that people will show up too, dude. I just got here. I heard he threw a fit on pre-stream about suggestion box. Well, Green Lobster, I'm glad you asked such a very intelligent and green question. I could have said a lobstery question, but that sounds weird. So a green question sounds a lot better. Even though you're blue. Well, I mean, you're green, but you have a blue name. Don't think about it too much. If you start thinking about it too much, it's not going to make any sense. Granted, what's my first time, though? Pretty sure I managed Mario RPG in a weekend. Yeah, it's something you can beat in like 20 hours, roughly. Less than 20 hours. I literally watched Saru play it in like 9 hours, honestly. See, a 10-hour complete playthrough. Yeah. It can be done, man. It can totally be done. By the way, it's funny. He said he wished he could get Mario RPG and RoboCop so he can alternate between the two. Now he says we got to beat Mario RPG to get RoboCop. Exactly. I did see your Twitter post about this, Theo. For those of you who do not remember, initially his desire was to have 2 games in the rotation, and he was hoping to have RoboCop and Mario RPG going back and forth, making sure that you had different types of gameplay that were going on. But in reality, he lied to you. And in actuality, you just get Mario RPG. And then when it's finished, then you get RoboCop. Smelly fucking RoboCop. DSP can turn a 10-hour entry of the game into 20 or 30 hours, a 100 game into a 40 hours, and 40 hour into 70 plus. It all depends on how much he likes it. That's true. Send a good image for it in Discord. I'm scared to look. I'm not going to look. You know what? I'm not checking Discord, because if I check Discord, I'm going to start going to get off track. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Y'all are going to send me all sorts of nonsense. Okay, but we're going to rewind time. I actually want to see, did he have a mid-segment bag? He had to have, right? I just have to, oh, okay, this would have been it. You could tell this is the mid-segment bag because he literally walks away for like a period of time that's greater than 0. He like had to stretch his legs or something. Let's check it out. He had to stretch his ham hocks. Let's see.
If you say ain't nothing, pretty good. However, my wife just arrived home and I got to get Jasper Kitty downstairs. If you guys could mind, I'm just gonna mute the mic. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Thanks. See you in a sec.
Okay. Well, he didn't have to stretch his hooves. He just had to put Jasper down. Stairs! Downstairs! Jeez. Okay. Get this going here. I like all the LARPers that are in his chat today. Blastoise, Now Guys, Cloud9, Cracker Jacks. Oh, the gang's all here. All the fucking ridiculous people that like to pretend that they're actual fans. Ah, man. You can tell too. They like to buddy up real quick with each other. You can tell the outliers.
All right, got Jasper out of here. He was being difficult. I went downstairs. I'm with my wife. He's not coming down. I'm like, what's he doing? He's sitting here by himself on the floor. Anyway, all right. Stuffy in here today because the sun's out. So because of the stuffy air, whenever there's stuffy air in here, it makes me feel like
it's stuffy because the sun is out.
Sleepy. It always does.
What?
Let me
ban some people.
Refresh all my stuff here.
Oh no, he's looking for money.
And then we will continue on with Moleville. Moleville pretty short, huh? It was just the cave real fast and the one boss. Nothing too complicated in the story here.
Yeah, as opposed to like partial sun.
Okay. Let's continue on, everybody. Here we go.
Okay, he didn't do a bag here. What the fuck? Where did he do the bag? I just kind of look for him to like pause and lean. And that's how I figure he had to have done a bag somewhere, right? Oh god, he was full on sausage mode here. What happened? He was he had a fucking lean on and everything. Look at him. Yo, he's relaxing so hard. God, he was so faded by then. I'm used to him leaning the other way to zoom into the TV, not leaning away from the TV. It's like Bowser's coming at him. He's got to be careful.
All he knows right now is Terror Eyes. Scare him good.
He's hyper chill as fuck.
He's gonna learn more.
Okay, but
Fuck. Yeah, he's super kicked back. Yeah, where the hell did he do the bags? I gotta count back like an hour from each time, so it's like
it's the guy.
That's 16.
I don't know where it is, but toward the end someone said low tips and he shamed and banned them hardcore. Worth finding.
Oh man, that's gonna be tough. He went away here. What happened here? Oh, okay, this had to have been a break. What
Split the
happened?
part, everybody.
All right,
So
he
let's
split
do
the part
that.
here.
Still another hour
Big
of Mario
Y
RPG coming
pose.
on today's stream, so I hope you guys are chilling and having a good time. I love the game, of course. And can't wait for more. Thanks for watching. Remember to like the video,
he's
leave
perked
comments
up.
to help with engagement if you can.
I mean, he's
Enjoying, and
perked
I will
up,
see you
but
in
a
the next
different
part.
type of perk.
Okay. You couldn't see the increase? Why couldn't you? It was a huge increase. It was like
Of attack?
60 or 70 to like 98.
We
So
can't see it because of your camera.
Damage or something.
Is it because of your
Pretty darn
camera?
good.
Yeah, it's your camera.
Okay.
He's
My
blocking
camera was in
shit.
front of it? Oh, okay.
Okay, I don't really care about
All
that.
right. Real quick, just going to stretch my legs. Guys, this is the final hour. All right. Now, as I said at the very beginning of today's stream, my 2 goals for today are to hit 500 members and to hit the tier 1 tips goal, because yesterday I didn't hit 1 tips goal all day. Here we are again today, guys, and we haven't gotten a single tip the entire time I've been playing the game. Please, if you like this game, if you like the chill streams, if you just like my content in general, please support the stream in some way, and tips would definitely help today if you could. All right? Okay.
Goes away, shuffles out, does some stretches. Please help me, please help me.
Okay.
Here. I'll come
One more
back,
hour.
look for some money. No money in the tank. Touch the hair. Put the toilet on.
Okay. Let's continue.
And play.
All right, so we got
All
the
right,
masher, a
OBS,
brand new
let's
weapon
go.
for Mario.
Okay, well, there you go. So he had a little bit of fun there. So yeah, he really didn't do that well today. Jesus Christ, he was off on break here. Holy crap. There's like a fucking 5-minute segment where he just fucking Goku instant transmissions out of here. All right, what we want is like closer, not to the beginning, but to the middle. He does a news segment. For those of you who even remotely cared, he talked about EA banning a guy for saying shut the fuck up. And he said, oh geez, I can't even remember whatever the second piece of news was, but it was so worthless I didn't even remember it.
Since now they're together. Does that mean anything? Of course it doesn't.
Something?
I'm tired of this nonsense. These people misrepresenting shit just to try to push agendas and shit.
Maybe it's like a merger or something. I don't fucking know. But it's like worthless news. Like nobody actually cared about it. Oh yeah, that's right. The Xbox sales. Oh yeah, that's right. Xbox sales, and then for some reason Xbox is doing great or something. Who the fuck knows? And they're finally picking up over Sony, but it doesn't matter because Nintendo is smashing their buttholes, and you know, the console wars or something. I don't fucking know. Who cares? Who the fuck cares? Who actually cares? So we get past that segment and we finally get to the suggestion box segment. Your favorite segment, my favorite segment. Well, it's my favorite segment. The segment where he gets to tell us all about how the suggestions are pretty neat. Now, spoiler alert. For those of you who have been paying attention to the Let's Watch DSP react to any of the suggestions, these next sets of suggestions that he was going to react to actually are pretty good. And by pretty good, I mean they're actual suggestions that he will never do. It revolves around cutting the pre-stream. And he read this paragraph. I'll let you know right now, he was not happy with this. He literally, you know what? If he had switched number 2 and number 1, he may have not gotten sped read. But yeah, that got read, and that was pretty toxifying. So
Too many. But the little bit of extra time we have, I would like to delve back into the realm of the suggestion box.
Suggestion
maybe for like 20 minutes
box.
here while we have some time.
Hey, Carl.
Okay. This is a thread
Dongus.
that you guys posted up in over the course of October. And what we've been trying to do is go back to this thread once in a while to get ideas, okay?
It's literally the well of ideas. He can go back in here. He can dip his little fat piggy toes, his little hooves, into the well of ideas. And hopefully he can come out with something cool and amazing. Now, on the last episode of Dark Side Phil, you'll have remembered that the last times he had suggestions, he actually hated the fact that games are being suggested. Shocker, I know. Even though, if you look at the suggestion box, like point number 2 quite literally says, suggest to me games to play which I don't know why that's a negative thing, but it was negative for like the first 2 times he reviewed it, but all of a sudden it wasn't so negative this go around. I don't know what made him change his mind. Maybe it's because he started finishing up games and he didn't have obligations anymore.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Now, let's do it, okay? Perhaps a fundraising stream once every 3 months where you ask all your members to decide on a charity they would like the funds to accumulate to go toward.
You like how he talked like a robot? Listen to this. Listen to this robot.
Let's do it, okay? Perhaps a fundraising stream once every 3 months where you ask all your members to decide on a charity they would like the funds to accumulate to go toward. You could gain a much better following from not only other donors of the charity, but also around the internet in general. Over time, I believe you would achieve an impressive amount of growth in viewership and a much more diverse community.
Look how he swapped off of robot mode, by the way. He was doing robot mode, then he was like, oh, wait a minute, this guy's being serious. And then actually had the whole, here were the reasons why this is a good idea, and he stopped doing robot mode.
The possibilities of giving so much back are endless, I'm quite sure. Being that you have such a positive group of supporters, they would be on board. This is just a thought.
Okay. All right. How does he respond to this? Okay, charity. Now, if you aren't aware of DSP being the #1 charity case in his entire fucking sphere, DSP is he's Roman Catholic, and he grew up Roman Catholic, and in reality charity is a private thing between a man and a woman in a bedroom, and he can't just share those details outside of the bedroom. Therefore, you should not ask him how to do charity or to do charity at all. Okay,
is the idea. Now, first off,
all
right, I have an incredibly large group of negative hate watchers who follow me all around. Okay, they would do anything they possibly could at any moment to ruin something like that. So, in order to even consider to plan any kind of a charity event, it would have to be a situation where it's foolproof.
Okay, so you need to make sure that the trolls cannot troll the charity. All right, that's #1.
And you might say, well, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
It means that this has to be an event that when I'm doing it, there's no way that a bunch of idiots could go out there and find a way to get it shut down or fuck with it. All right? So how could I do that?
How could you?
So I would say #1, all right?
How can he do this?
Whatever charity event this would be, any funds, any donations raised have to go directly to that charity immediately.
Why is that even #1? Why does that even have to be stated? Wait, hold on. Hold the fuck. Wait. So let me get this straight. The funds that go to the charity have to go directly to the charity. I know he's not, oh geez, I can't even remember the fucking name. The completionist. I know he's not the completionist, okay? He isn't running his own charity. He would just do it through a third party. Why on earth do we have to specify, yeah, it has to go directly towards the charity? What is he, did he even think his hands touch it? Does he think that his hands are going to touch the money at some point and we're going to think that?
We would have to find a situation where I am not a middleman.
When does this happen? When? Oh, when does this actually happen? Has he ever done a charity before? I can't be the one holding the bag, guys. It's got to be the charities. The charities got to hold the money.
I would never want to handle any money whatsoever that has to go to a charity. All right? There's just too many problems there. There's problems when it comes to claiming the income for tax purposes. There's problems of people who are going to obviously outright say shit like, oh, Phil lied and didn't give the money to the charity and shit like that, right?
Oh, God.
So we would have to figure something out so that it would have to be
Arturo 2.0.
a foolproof direct donation scenario. So maybe there are ways to do that. I don't know. Maybe there's a way to say, oh, you're doing a campaign for a charity, and you could create like a web page, and you could advertise that web page during a marathon stream. And if people want to contribute, they contribute to the web page. The web page will show how many people donated to the charity specifically and stuff like that. I don't really know how it works. I've never done that before.
Hey, Stinky!
Just admit you've never done a charity before at that point. Oh my god. This is like, thank you, Stinky Rydrake, for showing up on the Twitch chat. You stinky bum. Oh my god. I am so baffled and befuddled at such a statement because I think he doesn't understand how charities work nowadays because he's never donated to a charity. I'm truly just convinced at this point. He has never just, well, I mean, I know he's never donated to a charity because people already looked it up. And it's kind of like those records that if you have access to, you can kind of check it. And they've already checked it. But like, just tell me you don't know what a charity is and how it works without actually saying it, you know? Come on, man.
So I don't know how that would happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it works. I honestly don't know. But I would never, ever watch.
Look at him close his eyes. I would never, ever want to do this. I don't want to lose the trust of my fucking viewers. Don't you know I'm a very real and honest guy, ever squinting at the fucking demons up in the ceiling? Look at him. This is like when you watch Cyrax and Cyrax is telling you just the biggest bullshit. It's like that. It's literally like this. He does this, he squeezes his eyes shut. I don't want to even talk about it. And he has to talk away from the microphone. No, man. That ain't me, man. Ain't me, Marty.
And have it sit in my account, and then I'm going to give it to charity. That would be the biggest, dumbest move. I'd have to be a complete fucking idiot to do any charity like that. Seriously, I'd have to be superbly dumb. Because that's just setting myself up for failure and problems, especially with the amount of haters and shit that I have out there. That would never work. All right? So.
Okay. So, number one, he can't handle the money. Because nobody trusts him with the money, and not his haters or his fans. That's basically what he's telling us, number one. Nobody trusts him with the money.
50 big ups. Did you put out some liquor for Puff yet?
No. We'll talk about Puff afterwards, okay? We'll talk about the Puff segment will be after the DSP segment, all right? We'll do the Puff segment afterwards, all right? I got a whole fucking 30-minute thing for that.
The question is, how would it work? I don't know. That would have to be something that's researched and figured out. Now, there's another thing, another wrinkle here. Again, because I have so many hate watchers and assholes out there, like, how do you figure out? Seriously, how do you figure out?
How do you figure out what? Look at him come up with something.
To pick a proper charity.
I don't know. Pick some. Oh my god. What does this have to do with trolls? Because I have so many haters out there, how do I figure out which charity to pick? I don't know. Research the charities you want to support. Generally, it's like children's hospitals, maybe like environmental causes, if that's what you want to do. Cancer research, fucking, you like butt stuff? Maybe like an anal cancer awareness fund or something. That's like literally up his alley. He loves butts and butt related injuries. So, you know, he could just do something like that. Ass cancer. Fuck it. Yeah, do animal shelters. He could literally do an animal shelter in fucking Seattle, for fuck's sake. I don't fucking know.
Because I hate to say it, a lot of people feel that a lot of these charities are fake and or they're not as charitable as they claim. You know, you got a charity that looks well-intentioned, sounds like a good idea. You raise money, you give it to them, and then you find out 6 months, 8 months down the road, oh, by the way, they keep 85% of contributions, and they claim it's operating costs. Only 10%, 15% of what you actually raised goes to help people. The rest just goes to keep their company running. And it's like, wait, what? Now, obviously, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I intended. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever we would look into, if we were going to do something charity, would have to be something reputable, something we know that a lot of the money that's being raised is going to go towards the actual cause and not just to fucking have people get paid. You know what I'm saying?
What did this have to do with the trolls? Like, actually, real talk, what did this have to do at all with the trolls? The trolls aren't taking the money. The most you could get is the trolls would make fun of which fucking stupid awareness fund you happen to go against. But, like, that's it. And here's the thing. You can look up very easily any of the information you want on a charity. This isn't, they have to publicly disclose all of this. You could look it up. So this is more of a DSP not being able to figure out what he would want to support because he's unable to do research. This has nothing to do with fucking trolls. 100%. This is just irrelevant.
So, this is what I mean. There's so many things involved in a charity event that a lot of people don't think about. A lot of people just think, oh, charity event, just fucking turn on your stream and raise money and you're done. Oh, it's so good. Why don't you just do it? Right? Because it's not. It's very complicated. All right, here's another wrinkle. And this is something that people probably don't even think about.
Very complicated. Right? I agree.
You guys know about the amount of hate that I get on the internet and the amount of slander. You also know that most of it's bullshit. Yes, some of it is based on nuggets of truth. But for example, 2-3 years ago, there was this internet campaign by my hate watchers to get me kicked out of anything possible. So they formulated a whole package, like a whole like promo video.
Okay, guys, which one of you did it? Which one of the super secret Discords formulated a secret package of promotional stuff to send to all of the people around the internet? Like, here's your gift basket and your promotional video on your timeshare and about how DSP is a fucking piece of shit. Which one of you fuckers did this? Shiok did it? Shiok. This is your fault, isn't it? You're the one who put us up to this. This is your fault. I'm putting it on you. You're gonna be the scapegoat. You! Yes, you! It's like, oh. I kind of want to have the little fucking tinfoil PNG and just put it on his head, or maybe even put it on my head every time he starts opening his mouth and saying ridiculous shit like this. And I gotta pretend like I'm not listening to a crazy person that likes to believe there are like little green men living on the moon and controlling his microwave and telling it to turn on and off whenever he doesn't want it.
Of really toxic negative stuff.
Something like that.
And most of it applied to like 10-15 years ago. It doesn't apply to modern day Phil of anything in the past 6 to 7 years. This is like old Phil back in the day, you know,
back
some of the racial jokes I used
racist.
to make. Yes, that stupid Nazi joke that I made that's infamous that I've apologized for 1,000 times. So they turn this into a package.
I'm sorry, man.
They send it to companies. Why would you want to do business with this man? Look how awful he is, right? And look what happened. I got kicked out of several different companies, literally for things that I did 10, 15 years ago, okay? What's to stop them from doing that with a charity, right? Are you really going to accept funds from this man? Look what he's done in the past. And there's a situation, a serious situation, where charity could get a bunch of complaints and say, well, we're not going to take this seriously.
Wouldn't that make you look right and the haters look wrong? Just think about that for a second. Then wouldn't that bolster your cause? Instead of saying, I can't do a charity event because I'm worried about all of these things that maybe could or could not happen, you could just simply do the charity event. And if it happened, you could say, look, I'm right. Instead of pretending you could potentially be right or wrong and never do anything about it. I'm just saying, like, he's really worried about things that just don't make a whole lot of sense. Like, if he picked a children's hospital, right? And if the trolls attack that, the trolls are just going to look like miserable fucking clowns. Because DSP raised a bunch of money and the trolls helped to deny children of money. That doesn't look good anywhere. Like, it actually doesn't. If you really think about it. This is the same shit that happened with Medicare. When Medicare was fucking raising money, didn't they? Or didn't he? It was like he was raising money for like some children's hospital or something. Like St. Jude's or something. And then they took the money away. Maybe it was PPP in the fucking gang. I can't remember. But the point was, it's like, dude, the people who were the bad guys weren't the people who were like the negative people. It was literally the trolls. Yeah, it was the heel stream. I forgot about that. The fucking heel stream. But like, dude, come on.
We're gonna ban this guy.
Whatever.
He's not gonna be able to raise
Let him think this
charity for us
way.
because we don't want to accept funds from someone who's considered someone like this on the internet, right? Even though the things they're saying about me are not valid in the present day at all, they're not representative of who I am or anything. They could do that, right?
They could.
And I would not be surprised if that's
That was a
exactly
kill
what
stream,
would happen.
kill
Like, let's say
stream.
I
Fair
announced
enough.
today that I was going to do, you know, a child's play charity. A child's play. For those who don't know,
Child's
you raise
play?
funds and it goes to buy like video games
What?
for kids who are very deathly sick. And
Very deathly sick. Here you go, Jimmy. I know you're on your deathbed. You got the turbo mega COVID. Here is a copy of Lies of P. Hopefully you play this and you beat this before you die.
in the hospital, and they
Wow.
just want something to do to distract them while sadly they're going through this crazy, you know, treatments or life-saving maneuver, whatever it is, right?
Life-saving maneuvers? I gotta hear this again. Hold up. Let me rewind.
Funds and it goes to buy like video games for kids who are very deathly sick in the hospital, and they just want something to do to distract them while sadly they're going through this crazy, you know, treatments or life-saving maneuver, whatever it is, right? And it's a valid charity. People have raised lots of money for this, and kids, you know, trying to go through horrible times in their lives. So
Kids trying to go through horrible times?
with charity, people have raised lots of money for this, and kids, you know, trying to go through horrible times in their lives.
Oh, why is this English so bad today? What the fuck? Somebody needs to hit the reset button in the back of his fucking skull. This dude, he's just mixing up his words.
So what if I said that's what we're gonna do, right? And so here's the page, and immediately they start bombarding child's. Oh, you're gonna have this guy, this vile guy, do it, and
This
here's all the things he's
vile
ever done
guy.
wrong. I could literally be turning on the stream midstream and be told, sorry, we're not accepting it because we got too many people complaining, so we're turning it off, right? Right?
I don't know. DSP looks at the camera like he just seen some ants. He looks at the fucking data and hopes to God the corner demon ain't there. Look how quick he did that.
So we're turning it off, right? Right?
I thought he was gonna get whiplash.
So here's the deal.
Here's
all
the
right?
deal.
You say, why don't you just do charity? Well, first of all, I don't even like how this guy suggested it, because you heard
So first of all, I don't even like how this guy suggested it. The suggestion was perhaps a fundraising stream once every 3 months where you ask all of your members to decide on a charity they would like to fund you accumulate to go towards. You would gain a much bigger following from not only other donors of that charity, but also around the internet in general. So somehow or another saying this is right here. I don't know what the fuck. Branded Canoa Whale? Big ups Canoa Whale. I don't even know who this fucking... Big ups Brandon. He literally said, perhaps you should do this. I don't even like how he said
what he
this.
said. You say, why don't you just do charity? Well, first of all, I don't even like how this guy suggested it, because you
I don't like how he suggested it. Why did he suggest
heard what he
this?
said? Oh, if you do charity, it's going to make you look good. It's going to bring more positivity. More people will see you in a positive light. That's not
Where did he say it'll make you look good? He said you would gain a much bigger following. Not only the donors, but the charity, from the charity, but also the internet in general. Nowhere did it say you look good. You could achieve growth in viewership and a much more diverse community. But nowhere did this dude say, yeah, you're going to look good. Bro, he didn't even say, he put words in his mouth. Literally put words in his mouth.
do charity. It's going to make you look good. It's going to bring more positivity. More people will see you in a positive light. That's not why you do charity. All right? I've told you, I was raised Roman Catholic.
Okay, hand to tit. I was raised Roman Catholic. Guys, I was raised Roman Catholic. All right? This means something to me. I don't know what it means, but it means something to me.
All right? Roman Catholicism teaches that charity is something that you do as a sacrifice.
Do you not want to sacrifice for the kids?
All right? It means that instead of doing something that benefits you, You actively seek to give your time, your money, your belongings, whatever it may be. You sacrifice something to help others. It's supposed to be you're taking away from something that you could better be doing that would help you, but you give it to others instead. It's
okay. Picture this for a minute, chat. Instead of doing a stream where he does gameplay and that gameplay solely benefits himself, he takes that precious time away from doing that gameplay only to benefit himself, to benefit children. And people who want to donate to the charity also take their hard-earned money and donate it to the charity to help those children. Are we sacrificing it or what? What's going on here? I don't understand. I'm pretty confused right now. What did he say? Game Tracker was sacrificed. He must also be Roman Catholic. Oh man, Peace, you're so mean.
Self-sacrifice. Since it's a self-sacrifice, it means that it's not supposed to benefit you in any way, shape, or form.
Guess what? When you give to a charity, you feel good. Feeling good is a benefit. Therefore, giving to charity to feel good is a benefit, and you should never do it because you feel good. What if you just get a smile on your face for giving like $20 to a charity that saves like little puppies and kitties from being euthanized? I mean, I got a kick out of that. I made sure that hopefully some cat or dog ain't gonna get fucking injected and thrown away. I guess I shouldn't do that though, according to Roman Catholicism.
At all. All right? So the moment that I would say we're doing charity, right, here on the stream, that's something that benefits me. Why? Because people might say, good guy Phil, he's going to do this. He's going to actually do the right thing, and he's going to raise funds for so-and-so and so-and-so. But then people start to, that's good of him, and that benefits me. It does. So immediately, that's not charity. Immediately, you could say that's philanthropy. That's different. That's a different term. You might argue that's philanthropy.
Now he's arguing semantics.
But that's not charity. You see?
Oh, man.
I hate to say it, anyone who does these kind of streams is not doing charity. They're doing philanthropy, which is fine.
So automatically we've now changed the definition. You're not actually doing charity, you're doing philanthropy, and what you're doing is wrong and incorrect and negative. Okay.
Fine, you want to call it that, that's fine.
Call
but
that.
they're lying. Anyone who says,
Spade is a
it's a charity
spade.
stream, it's not a charity stream. You don't know what charity means. You're miscategorizing the word for personal benefit. You're not giving, you're not sacrificing of yourself. You're asking funds from your viewers to go towards a good cause. Yes, you're giving up your time on a stream or whatever to raise those funds, but you are benefiting directly from it.
Okay. I want DSP to explain the difference, because we just saw two instances where he was basically asking people to give him money as if he was a charity. Are they being philanthropic when they give to Phil? Is that what it means to be philanthropic? You're being Phil anthropomorphic and you're giving to Phil, the anthropomorphic weird alien guy? I don't even know. I don't even understand this. He's trying to rationalize that you shouldn't give money to people, or you shouldn't give money. No, you should give money to charities out of the goodness of your heart, and you don't want to like benefit anything. But he himself has already said twice at the end of the stream, no, 3 times at the end of the stream, an hour before the end of the stream, and 2 hours before the end of the stream, about how it's really slow and he really could use some money because he's got a day off and whatnot. He makes me think that he's the charity I'm supposed to be giving to him. I mean, he's a fucking charity case. But like, come on, man. This is kind of lame. This is actually kind of lame. Don't do charity streams. Charity streams are negative and they're philanthropic. So you shouldn't do them because it's negative, because the people streaming the charity are doing bad. Right?
It makes you look good. It boosts your image. It gives you positivity. It makes people like you more. That's not charity. Okay?
So you shouldn't do the things that make you look good and are good for other people and are good for your image. You should not do those things. Okay? don't understand, other than you sacrifice your time to help some other people, and you shouldn't do that because DSP says it's a bad thing to do because he believes it is. It's kind of weird when you start to think about it. When you actually start to break it down and think about it, it gets stupider and stupider to the point where you don't even really understand what his original point was. I will say this, though. I'm going to do this, guys. I'm doing the thing. I'm literally making myself look better right now. You wouldn't believe it. I'm making myself look better right now. We had a charity event. This is an ongoing thing. This happens like every fucking year for the last like 6 or 7 years, I think. Tevin is usually the head of honcho of this, but MTC dude is the one who usually organizes this. And I want to say thank you for everybody to help raise money to fight the kids. We're fighting the kids in the street. We've been doing it for Extra Life. Hey, look at this. Look how easy it was to literally set up and manage something like this. Because it really doesn't take any work whatsoever to do shit like this. DSP is crazy as fuck. But out of the goal of 1738, we've already raised $4,400. That's pretty good. And you know what? And I agree. I agree with the Shrug and Rooster over here. So big ups. I don't know. You know what? It's a negative thing though. We're doing it just to boost positivity or something. I don't fucking know. It's kind of lame when you think about it, right? But it's like, what is the alternative? I don't join in and I don't help out with shit like this? What exactly was the alternative to this? Don't help out people? I just did it just to fucking have fun because it's kind of fun. I don't need the money and there's no way to directly give it to me. I'd rather go to like some sick kids. Maybe it'll help them out. Fuck it. And I'm going to promote it because you know what? People wouldn't know it existed if I didn't promote it. That's kind of how it works, don't it? I don't know. Don't think about it too much. The more you start thinking about it, the worse it gets. So there you go. You know what? I will say this. If you want to donate, I will link you to the member who currently does not have a whole lot in his particular bank.
57 minutes 30 seconds on raw bill. Save for later.
Wait, what? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look at it. 4 hours and 57 minutes and 30 seconds on raw fill, save for later. Okay. I will try to remember that. If you guys want to donate, you can feel free to donate. One of our members were not doing as great, but you know what? It all collectively goes to a good cause. So you know what? If you help out this person, if you feel like it, you're helping the cause in general, and it doesn't even help me directly. It literally goes to somebody else's fucking leg of the fucking charity. But you can donate if you want. So have fun with that if you feel like it. I gotta make a fucking stupid ass Pop-Tart at some point in December as part of my Cobra goal of eating the Cobra concoctions. That'll be pretty good. Only donate if you have the ability to. And don't forget the tax write-offs. So there you go.
So
yeah, it makes me a philanthropist, dude. Big ups Danny. Epic Food Hacks. That's most definitely what's up. You'd think, but I'm gonna get fucked up. I feel like
I've told you guys this over the years, over and over and over. I have. If I am going to do something that is charity, I will do it behind the scenes. I will never do it publicly on a stream. All right? Because to me, that's not charity. It's not a sacrifice. It's not something that truly helps. If it benefits me, then I'm only doing it to help me. This is why many, many years ago, I didn't do the Ice Bucket Challenge, and everyone gave me shit for it. Oh my God. People gave me so much.
You see how he's closing his eyes again? That means he's telling a big fat fucking lie. And he really shouldn't be, but he's telling a lie here.
Meth_bear cheered 50 big ups.
Meth_bear.
It's not about perfect charity. Exercising the theological virtue to love God above all. The church also promotes imperfect charity, like a public fundraiser, to benefit a good cause.
Correct.
He's a gouty gin brain Catholizard.
Look, okay, spoiler alert, guys, spoiler alert. All right, you're probably, I don't know, you could probably figure this out if you know the backstory about me being fucking half Filipino. All right, I understand the points of Catholicism because, spoiler alert, on my mother's side, They're Catholic. Shocker, right? I understand what the fuck he's talking about. He's getting it fucking massively wrong. I never bothered to correct it because it's fucking retarded. Like, it actually is fucking, it's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. So every time he brings up the whole, I'm a Roman Catholic, it's like, bro, okay? And what is your point? That you can't fucking donate? You can donate, just run a charity, help somebody out. Yeah, I'm half redemption. I'm half redemption, dude. I'm half lumpia. Yeah, yeah. Actually, you know what, B? That is the best recognition I've ever had for somebody categorizing me. I'm technically half lumpia. Half lumpia and half hot dog.
I didn't do the ice bucket challenge, and everyone gave me shit for it. Oh.
Let me tell you something about the ice bucket challenge. This ice bucket challenge is a fucking lie. Yes, he didn't do it because he kind of thought it was stupid that everybody was doing it, and he specifically didn't want to help the specific cause. He thought it was dumb as hell, and he thought, well, this isn't really going to help anything, so why should I do it? I can't even remember what it was specifically for, but like that lets you know how much I really truly knew. But Davidson put up a good Twitter post earlier today, and it was like, yeah, you know, a reminder. Yeah, ALS. That's right, ALS. The reason why he didn't want to do it is because he didn't want to support ALS. Like, that was just what it is. Like, he didn't have to do anything other than like put a bucket of ice water over him. And hell, like, it's not going to hurt him. He could have literally just put a video of him doing it and he would have just got free views. Fuck it. Instead, he did 2 videos of him taking a shower, basically naked and making weird faces and weird noises and scrubbing his balls. That was pretty good. That probably helped some kind of charity, right? It probably helped Derek.
Oh my God. People gave me so much shit for it. And it was hard
Derek,
for me
dude.
to stick to my beliefs and values at that time because I told you guys I didn't want to do it. People were doing that literally for internet popularity. They weren't doing it to spread, you know, the message of ALS. People doing it didn't even know what the fuck ALS was.
And? You don't know how charity works, and?
They were just dumping ice on their fucking head to say they're part of this meme. All right? And I refused to be a part of that.
Okay, well, there you go. Phil refused to be a part of it and do anything sacrificial for a better cause. Instead of spreading awareness, he would rather spread humbugs and, like, I don't know, coal? Humbugs and coal.
And people hated me for it. But I said,
Yeah,
no,
what a
I'm not doing it.
Grinch,
I'm not
dude.
fucking around with this stuff. I know what's real charity and what's not. All right?
Yeah, he knows what real charity and what's not real charity. That's why he's never done a charity. And he never will. Until it gets into his head that it's a good idea. Then he might do a charity. You know what? Give it about 3 years time and he might actually reverse course and he's like, guys, I'm running the first ever DSP charity. It's going to be for a great cause. It's going to be for the Jasper Foundation. Help give Jaspers their claws back.
So,
donate now.
Again, if I do stuff, it will be private. It will be behind the scenes. And it will be for the fact that I want to help people.
And the Pope himself says, give to Roman Catholic charities.
Literally, in this person's suggestion, they say, oh, but this charity will make you look good. Then I don't want to do it.
I don't want to do anything that makes me look good.
If you want to come to my streams and support me for the content I put out, do that.
And then literally not even 3 seconds in, and then he segues into, and you can give me money if you support me.
If you want to support me because I'm a holdout from the old school YouTube that's not about drama and toxic shit, and you like the positivity on my streams, come do that. But I don't want you to come support my streams because I did a charity event and I raised money for St. Jude's or something.
Don't give me money because I supported a charity. Give me money because you want to support me. He probably didn't even think about it when he said this. He literally did not think about it when he said this. Because if he had literally paused and waited 3 seconds for his brain synapses to fire off, he would have been like, wait a minute, this is going to make me sound like a fucking dickhead. And don't give to charity, just give to me because I need it more than the charity. Like he doesn't actually realize any of this. He doesn't care at all in his mind. And this was something that was brought up by Poems Future. And it was a really, really good point. I should pull it up, but I'm not going to pull it up because it's on his fucking Twitter. You can see it if you want. But on Poems Future, he said, God, I don't want to fucking paraphrase it. Basically, he doesn't want to do charities because it's like the same way of when he was or why he doesn't want to ask for a PC. If he were to ask for something that was not to give him daily support, he would worry that the money that people normally would have spaced out for that daily support would go in all at once to a thing that he didn't need. So if it was a PC and he did a marathon event for the PC, people would be completely broke after the PC fund that they would not be able to give him money on a daily basis. And it would invalidate the amount that you would be normally giving him day to day. It's the same way with a charity. If DSP ran a charity and he raised like $5,000, $10,000, well, then what happens to the money that people normally give him for a day-to-day fucking tiths? Well, what happens with that? Well, now they don't have any money. And he knows that. That's why he doesn't promote it.
St. Philip needs
thank you, Chatter.
It alleviates suffering with daily charity bills. He lied about charity on the bankruptcy to protect his immortal soul.
That is true. Yeah, exactly. Here you go. Use your voice and platform to help other people that are not you? No, he has morals. Spoiler, remember his I can't ask for a new PC because it will make my source of liquidity away explanation. This is your real reason for his aversion to charity. This is correct. This is 100% correct. This is the reason why he doesn't want to fucking do it. He knows that he would take away from the money he would get in the future. That's why he does not want to promote a charity, or he doesn't even want to do a heavy marathon. But this is the same guy who was like, yeah, well, I could have made a whole lot of money if I did the whole, October Halloween marathon, the one that he skipped, by the way. And he was worried that he was out thousands of dollars, even though he was only away for 3 days. This dude is crazy when it comes to like what he thinks people should be giving him and what he believes he's entitled to. It's absolutely crazy. But that's what happens when he does his birthday stream week, though. Sometimes, yeah, that is what happens, Arizona May Gamer. So what ends up happening is during his birthday streams, he always knows that he's worried people end up going all out for the birthday. It's the same way with Christmas too. That's why he's doing all this. Like, you could probably pig go it, but there have been multiple instances where DSP is going like, hopefully everybody is in the holiday spirit. They're in a giving mood. They're in a festive mood, blah, 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 blah. He says all the buzzwords to basically say, hopefully your wallets are nice and loose because it's Christmas time. And boy, howdy, am I a hungry hippo for some tips. I sure could use some help right now for the holiday seasons. I have all of these things that I got to buy for nobody, by the way. It's not like he's buying gifts for people. He buys a gift for his like fucking cat and his monster wife. That's it. That's all he does. And you gotta hope to God the cat doesn't eat it. He said before he was going to do some charity event with some group called the Monsters back in 2015. And he knew through Machinima, according to Tevin. Yeah, but I mean, he never went through with it, so it doesn't matter. His guys was, yeah, well, the trolls were going to ruin it. It's like, okay, but the trolls didn't ruin it. Those shopping bags were sacrificed for being Roman Catholic, probably. Where can I send you deer jerky? Trash man, don't tempt me. It's been a minute since I've had some good deer jerky. Don't tempt me.
That's stupid.
I could go for some deer jerky, though.
I'm benefiting because of the misery of others. I find a way to spin that into benefit. How does that make any fucking sense? Okay? And this is the difference between me and a lot of people. A lot of people out there to this day, they love Mr. Beast. They think he's the best person on the planet. I couldn't think of anything further from the truth for me.
Being someone who left the Catholic Church, for myself, being disappointed I can't do, you can't do my dues. I mean, that's fair. It's fine. Like, the thing is that DSP likes to pretend that he's still religious. He talks about, I was raised Roman Catholic. Bitch doesn't go to fucking church on a Sunday. He doesn't even go to church on a Christmas and like a fucking Easter. He doesn't go to church, period. He's not religious. He doesn't pray. He actively mocks religion, and he actively mocks Christianity. So anytime that this dude brings up Catholicism as his reason why he believes that charity should be blah, 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 this is the same guy who ran away two of his fucking supporters, the Dutch brothers, because he made fun of Jesus being like the first canonical zombie in history. Like, that's what he said. And we're supposed to be like, yeah, Phil, you're right. You are Catholic. And that's the reason why charity shouldn't happen. Bullshit. This dude doesn't give a shit about fucking religion. He never has. He never will. So why on earth is he even bringing it up as a point? It's literally an invalid point. Don't bring up religion if you're not going to be even remotely religious.
My belief system is completely against that. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, if you like him, go ahead, watch his content.
Yeah, my belief
I'm not like
system
that, man.
is different, dude.
Not,
my belief system is so different. I worship at the church of, the almighty dollar. And I got to pray and pray that he's going to deliver unto me lots and lots of tips in the form of, most definitely in the form of direct PayPal contributions. And it sure would be great if we hit the member goals every single day, because those help me make it to the next week where I can enjoy more sermons with you for the rest of my life and more to come.
Do stuff behind the scenes for myself to help people. And I do, by the way, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to tell you what capacity it is. I'm not going to tell you any of that shit because it's no one's business and I don't want to benefit from it.
He literally makes up shit. It's like, well, I give to charity and I don't want to tell you what charity it is. And I don't want to tell you how much it is, even though this guy constantly complains he doesn't even have enough money for his day off. But whenever he goes on his day off, he likes to brag about what kind of sushi he brought home for his fat pig of a wife. And he talks about like doing all these like loads up shopping carts full of all this food and everything, this, that, and the third. But he's a broke man, but he also gives to charity, and he gives a lot to charity, but he doesn't want to tell you how much that is because he's a religious man and he's Roman Catholic, but he doesn't actually practice Catholicism and he actively mocks religion. Also give to him. Reminder, the best way to support him is to give him money. Pass the plate around, guys. I need to see that full by the time it gets to the back row.
So I'm not going to talk about it. All right. So that's the deal. All right. It's that simple.
It's that simple, guys.
If you disagree with that, that's fine. You can go ahead and disagree with it.
Yeah.
And do what you want. Do charity, philanthropy, whatever you want to call it in your own content. But please stop putting your morals and values onto me and trying to force me into something that I'm not comfortable with.
Put your morals onto me.
Like this would be a huge can of worms that I'm opening with the
man.
amount of hater base and everything that I have all over the internet. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to deal with that level of crap. If I'm going to help people, I'll just help them. I don't need to have it publicly broadcast all over the internet. All right?
Okay. Just to publicly broadcast the help around the internet. Big ups Manolo Azul for the $20 donation to the Help Save the Children Foundation with our Extra Life charity event. Even though it is not through my leg of the journey, even though it is not through my link, I will respect your wishes and take a shot. A celebratory shot of alcohol in celebration for this positivity support. We will crack open the Captain Morgan, obviously. Oh my God, please, camera. Thank you for resetting the camera, Vikes.
Vikes 1011 cheered 50.
It was like being
punch
stupid.
The kids. Right in the face.
Not punch the kids. We're helping to fight everything. But we're gonna do a shot of Captain Morgan, the spiced rum. We love the spiced rum. It's good. I need to get some Coca-Cola to go with this too. All right. Let's let me bring up the music. Yeah, let's help fight sobriety. One shot at a time, guys. Thank you so much, Manolo Azul, for the positivity. Thank you. Don't forget, you can write it off on your taxes for the charitable contribution. Thank you, 7654321. Let us fucking go. Okay, we didn't die. But my camera, okay, look, camera, I'm right here. Bro, I hate you so much. You suck. I'm gonna have to like I'm going to have to do something with this thing. I know what's happening. It's just losing focus over and over and over again. I'm going to have to reset it.
Black Mage
It's gonna
6665
bug the crap out of me,
50
too.
Big ups. Helping cancer kids get access to video games through Extra Life is against his morals.
Yeah, I know,
Should be
right?
beaten with sticks.
Oh, man. What do you mean the beg tweet is back? Nah, no way. Don't. You're doing me a fucking dirty, aren't you? Twitter.com/DSP Gaming. They call me DSP. You're bullshitting me. No way! Look at this. Yeah, the beg tweets are back on the menu, boys. Tonight, I continue my efforts to learn Dalsim in Street Fighter 6. If you're happy the game is back into my rotation, please come by at 6:45 PST and let's see how I do. Engagement and support are always appreciated, so see you then. Like, when is engagement and support never, like, appreciated? It's always appreciated, you fucking dingus. It makes it sound like, yeah, the only time I really care about is when I play this one game. Fuck off. Like, actually fuck off. He's literally doing it again. Oh my gosh, where are the fucking clowns that are supposed to remind him? Phil, you're doing it again. You're doing the thing where you're begging again. They fucking started LARPing too hard. They forgot they were supposed to be like anti-DSP people. It's okay. They'll find their way eventually.
So there you go.
So there you go.
Continuing on. So this person wrote insanely large thing. I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's like 400 pages.
Ah, yes. The insanely long thing. This is what happens when you have suggestion box. I don't know why you didn't say, please limit every single suggestion to 200 characters or less, the size of a YouTube message. Like, the reason why this dude put all of this information was quite literally to make sure it's detailed as possible. The thing that DSP doesn't like, by the way, because if it is, he has to speed read all of it. But he hates it when it's a short message because you never explain, and if you do that, then he's like, I don't know what you mean. You got to explain yourself. So literally this dude has already pre-explained himself before anything even starts. And to read it, I've got a few suggestions. They're all incredibly easy to understand and accomplish. So it's already antagonizing Phil because it's treating him like a fucking child. Nothing that requires large sums of money. Nothing that requires any serious input. Just a bit of self-control. Okay, big up self-control, something Phil is completely devoid of. Number one, shorten your podcast by 2/3 its length and focus more on gaming. It's the aspect of your streams that people are here to see the most, and it's the place you're most likely to get support. The Level 1 podcast and Daily Rep should be less combined than a single segment of Level 1 podcast is now. Mix in talking about your day with the gameplay and focus on the stuff that is super important in the podcast. Number two, Black Mage
6665 tiered 50 big ups. Dingus leaving us for so long caused all of this. I blame him for Phil's oppression.
Don't blame Dingus. Dingus didn't do this, but we love Dingus coming back. We love the Dingus style content. All right, number two, mix in smaller games with the popular new releases. We're moving into the Halloween season. This tells you how bad this was. This was like at the beginning of October when this was being said, by the way. So Phil has just ignored this for so long, and this was pertinent back then. Now would be the perfect for a game like World of Horror, an indie turn-based RPG that's about to hit 1.0 version on the 19th for a few years of being in early access. This way you could get the best of both worlds, as you'll have people looking for new releases on top of getting your foot in the door for more obscure games. More obscure equals higher chance of your channel ending up in the search results. Yeah, he doesn't realize this. The reason why you play certain obscure games that are kind of getting that popularity, if you're a big channel, man, you're going to get boosted immediately. Now, granted, there were a lot of people that played World of Horror. You know what? There were a lot of people that played World of Horror, including myself. I had a whole fucking stream about it. It was actually pretty fun. Where is it? He had a lot of fucking stupid ass games we were playing. Where's my World of Horror stream? Oh yeah. This was a really, really good horror game. But yeah, right here. We did World of Horror. It was pretty cool. It was like a RPG style game, man.
Tonight, knowing that
Look at it. This is literally up his alley. You go around, you solve mysteries and shit, and you fucking fight monsters and crap. Come on. It literally wouldn't kill him to try and play this game. And granted, we had like, I think about 60 people watching us on Twitch when we were doing this. Bruh, come on, man. That's pretty good for a game that I basically did unannounced. I thought it was pretty good. Also had a lot of other games too. It was pretty sweet. We also had that one game that I played that was very suspicious. The fucking Vampire Mansion. We played this while it was still nice and hot and fresh and flavorful. This was a really, really great game. This is a game that you want to play for like an hour and you want to pretend you didn't play it. But when you played it, you got to pretend to your friends you don't own it. But that was number 2, which is like play this game. It's obscure and you'll have a better chance of like getting seen or something. Number 3, for the love of God, either play into the trolls or outright ignore them. You've consistently kept bringing them up over and over, especially in recent months, and it keeps giving them what they want. Every time you insult them, you're doing exactly what they want you to. Every single time. It's an objective fact that there are more people in the online landscape that hate you than like you. So stop trying to talk big and pretend you're better and actually be better. Because what you're doing is not only going to win them back, but it's going to turn off new people. Think about the amount of potential new viewers that you could have had that came in during the segments where you were berating people. Even without context, nobody wants to watch somebody like that. And you know as much as I that that's goddamn fact. And if you ever get asked something you're not comfortable answering, simply just say, that's none of your business, or that's my business, not yours. It's a quick and simple answer that you give to people when they ask stuff that they have no right to know. I'm not a fan of yours, Phil. I'm really not, but I'm also not a detractor. This isn't a if you're not with me, you're against me black and white scenario. This is a neutral party looking in and giving 2 cents after having been given a chance to speak his mind. I can only hope you make the right decision going forward. So what did DSP interpret all of this?
I'm just going to summarize. Number 1, shorten your podcast by 2/3 its length. Focus more on gaming. It's the after-tier streams people are there to see the most. It's the place you most likely get support. That's completely untrue, by the way.
He got $20 today from 1 Minute Man, who always gives him like $20. And he got $4 from people baiting him. So yeah, I guess he is wrong today, because today people only gave him money because it was only interesting to make fun of him and how he was acting. Okay.
The Level 1 podcast and Daily Rap should be less combined than a single segment of the Level 1 podcast is now. Mix in talking about your day with your gameplay and focus on the stuff that's super important in the podcast. So number 1, do what everyone else already does. And number 2, make it so that when I turn on a game, I'm talking about other unrelated shit that distracts from the game rather than talk about it in the podcast.
He's already had the problem where people weren't even paying attention to the game to begin with. Just the other night, he had posted about it. Where is this? No, he didn't post about it. He had it on his daily rap. And he was like, well, I wonder where everybody was. Nobody was showing up. Everybody was being quiet. But the answer was that everybody was being quiet because nobody was showing up to your shit. Let me pull up my own Twitter. This is dangerous shit, by the way, pulling up my own Twitter. You know how much nonsense I got recommended? There's like big titties everywhere. You never know, man. We got to go to my media, though, because I did post up something about this. It was this post right here. I don't know, guys. You're all very quiet tonight. Hopefully everyone had a chill, fun time. This was at the end of his fucking Yakuza stream. And this is what he had going on. He was leaning in and he saw 5 other people. 2 of which are like fucking trolls. Now guys in the blimp. He leans in. He's looking to see if anybody's like awake. Bro, it's the end of the stream, man. Everybody already doesn't give a shit. Nobody gave a shit. I was watching this for 30 minutes on the side while I was reading manga just to see the participant list. Not even the chat list. I went back to the chat list. Bro, you could scroll for 40 fucking minutes because it was always Nightbot, and like Canadian Kirk every once in a while, and then one other idiot. But you can look that up. Go to the 18th and go to fucking Raw Phil, and you can confirm for yourself that 40 minutes of messages was just like condensed into like 30 fucking posts, of which half of them were Nightbot. And he's wondering, he's like, yeah, no, I don't even get it, bro. If you were talking about anything else, maybe they'd be awake because they didn't give a shit about the game. They clearly didn't. They were checked the fuck out. Look at what happened today. They were completely checked the fuck out. That's why nobody gave you money. You know, if there were little dead segments that you knew were coming up where you had to like do something tedious, yeah, those are the perfect times to talk about anything else. Fuck it, interact with your chat. He likes to praise, he loves to interact with his chat. But heaven forbid he does that, because he'll run out of fucking things to say. He has so many quality things to say during a fucking pre-stream, right? That's why he always goes to a fucking Q&A, and he has nothing to answer there. Other than, what did he have for breakfast? What did he have for dinner? And Derek, I don't even care who the fuck is wrestling. So there you go. That's the shit that you miss on a Q&A.
No. It's a terrible suggestion. The reason I do a podcast is so we can get through these topics, right? Now, when I play Super Mario RPG, guess what we can actually do? Play Super Mario RPG.
And he does. And he has nothing to talk about, and everybody's fucking dead quiet. Because they can only hear do hoo so many times, and look at all these frag coins. Because how many times can you interact with, like, I just ate a mushroom? Like, how many times, man?
Focus on the game. Yes, there'll be some discussions and side things, but mostly we'll be enjoying and playing the game. I can be immersed in it. Rather than I boot Super Mario RPG, and because I didn't do a podcast today, someone asked me a question about why don't I do charity streams. So now I spend 25 minutes explaining that before instead of playing the game.
Why? Number one, the charity question wasn't from a fucking random chatter. It was from somebody a month and a half ago suggesting something to do to help better your image. Number two, if they asked it in the middle of the fucking game, you would just give them a short, curt answer, which would be more preferable than giving a book report about how you're Roman Catholic and you're not going to do anything. So which one is more preferable? You've already invalidated your stupid Ask the King series. That's why your $10 and your $20 tiers are quite literal scam tiers. You don't give anything for them on your Patreon. And now you're going to sit here and you're going to pretend that, oh yeah, people really, really want to hear you go off for 25 minutes about how you can't do charity because it's very meaningful and robust. Yeah, it is to the trolls. That's why I get to do a segment right now where I get to say DSP presents suggestion box reading disaster again. Because you made it a disaster again.
Lex 1011 cheered 50 big ups. When someone asks you about charity streams, regard, you could do what number 3 says and stay none of your business. But he can't read it all or actually give things a shot. At this point, he just might as well just ignore the question out entirely. He should have just did that. The only reason why he did this is kind of like what Amber Lynn would do. Whenever she has little Q&As and she reads it off the comment sections. Big ups. Could you imagine how truly dead his chat would be if he somehow got banned from Nightbot? Poor Bot is the only one holding it down.
Yeah, Nightbot's the only one that's keeping that chat moving some days. Some days, man, it's like you gotta hit them with a fucking bat in the back of their head to kind of get them to talk. But if this dude, man, what was I saying? It's like, if he didn't have to talk about the charity nonsense or anything like that, like he would just save so much time. But what ends up happening with this whole this is basically a Q&A segment, and these are the questions. Like, it's a suggestions like segment, yes, but this is the same shit that Amber Lynn Reed would do when she pulls all of her fucking chat, and she or not her chat, but she'll go to her community, she'll ask a bunch of questions and shit. She'll do shit like this, and she'll cherry pick stuff, and she'll do it just because she wants to respond to people. If it's like a thing that she doesn't care about, she'll say no. But if it's like something like this, she'll give like an essay about it. DSP is literally doing what Amber Lynn Reed does. He's giving a fucking essay about why it is that he can't do a thing. This dude didn't even suggest anything that wild. And you know what the best part is? This isn't the first time somebody asked. This is like the third time somebody has asked, cut the pre-stream. Because guess what, Phil? Most people want you to cut the pre-stream, even if they're your fans. If he had made this members only and he read this all and it still got 50 votes, you think it would be valid or invalid? That would be a sixth of its whole entire fucking membership. That would have agreed with it then.
He doesn't even know if these are trolls that are telling him this was a good or a bad answer. I guarantee you trolls did not go over there and upvote everything. It was most likely his fans that wanted to give him feedback. This is fucking shit. This is actually fucking shit.
If you don't see the benefit of having a dedicated show in the morning to talk about these topics, if you don't see that I actually have a dedicated viewer base who watch this show,
yeah, this is definitely a
every
therapy
day.
session.
It's like a habit for them, right? I wake up in the morning, I will listen to the show, or I listen to it on the way to work, I listen to it during lunch break or whatever. I like the show because of that. I get news from it. I get to learn about Phil and his opinions and all this. And I like to learn about games and stuff. This is a show that has a following.
Guess what, idiot? You deleted over 120 episodes of this show, you fucking moron. Or did you forget that? Did you forget that almost 2 years of your episodes are now erased because you deleted them? What the fuck are they here to fucking listen to? They can't even listen to the past episodes anymore. You got rid of them. He truly believes that he has a bunch of sycophants that literally want to listen to him gab on and on about like news stories that'll be completely irrelevant in 2 weeks, and about what he ate for dinner and Q&A from people that he literally hates. He thinks that this has value to somebody. You know what the value is from the fucking pre-stream podcast? It's only valuable to 2 types of people. Trolls and newcomers who want to see how fucking weird and on edge Phil is. This benefits only 2 types of people. It's the fucking mysterious people that watch from the sidelines and fucking trolls. And he thinks it's a good thing. Well, you know what? I guess it is. It's the only way it makes sense. Yeah, DSP Gaming is the only channel that has no gaming. He actively tries to avoid gaming. Almost half of his content consists of not even playing a game. Oh, man.
Just because you don't like it, because you like streamers who talk about personal shit during gameplay, do you not understand how different I am from other streamers? So what you want is, Phil, please just change and be like everybody else. No. But thanks.
Who is like this? Who even has a daily podcast in the morning where they talk at end for like 2 hours? Not even an hour. Who talks for an hour at their chat? I think most people are like, Phil, can you go back to 2016 where your pre-streams were only like 20 minutes long and we could get to the gaming right away instead of like waffle about and hopefully ask fucking chat for some dumb questions?
11 cheered 50 big ups. If he didn't get the majority of tips during the pre-stream, he would have shortened it over a year ago.
I don't know.
Philanthropy is real.
I really don't know anymore. I don't know what the answer is anymore.
For the suggestion. Mix in smaller games with popular new releases while moving into the Halloween season. Now be the perfect time for a game like World of Horror and Indie. No one even knows what you're talking about.
No one even knows what you're talking about. Except him and the other people who know about the game. And the fact that it's an indie game and it was even got physical releases for consoles, but it doesn't matter. Nobody knows what you're talking about, dude, because I say so. Even though I don't know what you're talking about. He could have literally said, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Kind of Funny Games is Phil. He makes 100K a month on Patreon, then try his hardest not to play games and just talk. But I'm not going to do a comparison with some guy that I don't even know, to be fair. Like, I don't want to play an indie game. I don't want to play a AAA fucking Call of Duty re-release. That's the game that I want to play. Stop giving me advice you know nothing about.
What the hell is World of Horror? Again, these are personal preferences of a person. Instead of saying, here's some really good generalized suggestions that would improve your content, here's specifically what my demands are to improve your content right now.
Literally puts words in his mouth. At no point did he say demands. He said a suggestion. Because that's what it is. He's not saying, I demand you shorten your podcast. It's like, I suggest you shorten your podcast. Mix in smaller games with popular new releases to get in the algorithm. And stop and ignore the trolls, which that's not even a negative thing. That's a positive thing. He literally gave you detailed examples that were completely fleshed out. The only reason why this happens right now, why you get a fucking dedicated segment of how stupid you are, is because of the podcast that you want to defend.
50 big ups. If I wanted to watch someone stream their masturbation sessions, there are Kim words who are far more interesting and actually naked to see.
That is true. here you just get to see a little bit of tit because of his Uniqlo. His Uniqlo sweaters are very, very tight. They like to hug onto his ample bosom.
Be like a streamer I already like. Play the indie games that they're playing. No, no, no. Let's get to the next suggestions, because that was really fucking stupid.
And it was pretty cool too. The guy's like, I'm not even a fan of yours. I'm not a troll. I'm just giving you suggestions. Well, big ups. You basically lost a potential viewer. I hope, what was this guy's name? I hope Sleeping in Distress 7752. I hope this guy someday comes over and like wants to check out your channel one day. I hope he comes by, checks out your channel, is like, wow, Phil responded to me? I wonder what he said. Don't worry, dude. He literally shit all over you. He hated your response and thought you were a fucking idiot. So pretty cool, huh?
Okay. More gameplay and less react videos. Well,
what?
I wasn't even aware that I did a lot of react videos.
So oh my God, look at this. So he doesn't even read point number 3, which is ignore the trolls. So he doesn't even read this one right here. This is the reason why Rob on Wheels left his community, by the way, because DSP wouldn't stop talking about the trolls. So here, which is a thing that he could literally agree with, and it would be like the easiest thing that he could like bloviate about. It's like, yeah, man, you're right. I should ignore the trolls. Instead of giving him a point, he's like, nah, man. Nah, you didn't have any other suggestions. Fuck you. Your suggestions were worthless. You know, suck my dick. And now we get to go to this guy, which is more gameplay, less react videos, play Baldur's Gate 3, and ignore the trolls. How does he react to this? Because now we're on to a new one.
Right? Did I do a lot of react? I mean, I do one stream a week of dedicated react content, correct?
Yeah, which is already too much content.
And yes, I did a lot of movie reviews in the month of October, which I guess could be considered react videos, right? This month, especially because I lost time being sick, I pretty much have only played games and then the little bit of reacting, right?
You've done a react every single week. It's already too much content. And it's the content that nobody even watches, that you say you get demonetized over. You want to know the reason why he doesn't do this, by the way? He knows that it's extra free money. It doesn't even really matter because he's tricked people into doing tier 3 subscriptions over to that other channel. It's just easy gravy money right now because he only has to do shit once a fucking week. Imagine that. You get, what is it, like fucking 1/6 of the content that you would get if you were subscribed to DSP Gaming for like triple or quadruple the price if you want to actually dictate what that content will be 4 times a month. If you're lucky, he doesn't get sick. That's kind of a bum deal. It actually is a really bummy deal. But I mean, you know, I got a few suggestions. Could have more chibi secretary in the future because I like them. Would also love merch of child chibi secretary. No! Yep, you ain't closing that anytime soon. That's the whales funded. Yeah, that's true. The whales just funded at this point. He's going to keep it going. Well, he states he won't skip your vids at all. He skipped tier 3 vids before. Yeah, he's always skipping them.
Getting so desperate with reacts
I read Chibi's Child.
Apocalypse will be on his main channel.
I don't even know if most people even know what the secretary looks like in chibi form. I fucking hate it because it's fucking cursed. This is the one that he wants back. It's this little fucker. I hate this fucker so much. Because it's like a little fucking tiny sausage. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta bring it up a little bit. There. You got little Chibi Ann. I hate this version of me. It's like a little bear gremlin. Fucking hate this one. This one sucks. No, it's not the best one. It's the worst one. Get out of here. Yeah, it's a sausage. Yeah, this is my sausage mode. Is that a neck arc? No, it's not a neck arc. I basically just gave it little barriers and just made it super tiny. Fine, we'll keep it on for right now, but only for a little bit until I want to get rid of it.
So I did kind of refocus on gameplay this month. But there will be more. Now, for example, there's going to be a special Thanksgiving stuff. They've reacted
Everyone
to
loves
ads on Black
GBN.
Friday.
You guys are liars.
So I'm shocked that someone is literally saying more gameplay, less React videos when I put out so few React videos. And the suggestion up to this year was do React content, do React content, do React content. So now I'm doing the React content. Don't do React content. Oh, so I see the pattern here.
Gamebox, it is like, I think I've described it before. You don't want to see how the sausage is made down there. I had to invert and like ridiculify everything. I have to make a new Chibian that's like this, but like less cursed. At some point I'll do it, but until then, that's all you get.
Just whatever you're doing is always wrong. And then when you start doing
thank you,
what we
Woodnox.
suggest, it's
I appreciate
also
it,
wrong.
man.
Got it. Play Baldur's Gate 3. We've talked about that. I might in the future.
Nope, not
Ignore
happening.
the trolls. I'm absolutely trying to do my best with that. Okay.
Yeah, he did so good. He completely ignored that other guy saying the exact same thing.
This is hilarious. Here's one. Stop begging. I know you don't think you are, but you are. Mention how people can contribute if they choose to only once in an entire stream.
BlackMage6665 cheered 50 big
Stop
ups.
begging.
Nobody wants your React content because it sucks dog dick.
It does suck dog dick. All right. This is from The Model Gamer, which I don't know who this guy is. He could be like a fucking big time. No, he's not nobody. It's okay. Like, he's having fun. Look at this. They put together models. That's pretty cool. I can respect this bigly. The Titanic.
Welcome to the Model Frontier. We're here.
Oh, look at him. He's having fun. The Model Frontier. I agree. What kind of cool shit are we putting together?
Or V16 if you're using the upgrades. And that's going to go into this one. Again with the...
You guys are going to make fun of this. But I quite literally like people putting together models. I actually like shit like this. So I may actually come back to this later. I'm just saying, I might be watching this later and I might see how the Titanic is put together. It's pretty cool. But it's like, here's a few things. Okay, no, here we go. Look at this. This dude. All right, here we go. I'm going to read it. And you're going to look at this guy.
Vikes1011 cheered 50 big ups. This channel gets as many, if not more views than Phil per video.
Oh yeah, huh? Wait a minute. Hold up. Are you serious? Okay. Oh my. You know what? That's kind of funny because some of the videos actually do better than some of his videos. Oh, that's kind of sad. Actually, that's really kind of sad. Oh man. Okay, it's okay. We're gonna check it out. Where'd he go? We'll pick this one.
Well,
okay, there. No.
Welcome everyone to the...
Okay, all right, here we go. I'll do it here. And look at it, he's even using a green screen. This dude is using a green screen. This guy's already like 10 times better than Phil. Literally 10 times better than him. Okay. Okay, you gotta imagine that this is him talking. Here's a few things. Number one, stop begging. I know you don't think you are, but you really are. Mention how people can contribute if they choose to once in a stream at the beginning. Then leave it alone. Don't bring up the goals. Don't ask for any contributions. Don't even hint about it. It's the number one thing that turns people off. Number two, get rid of the tier goals. Nobody cares about gunner glasses or silly hats. Instead, do a goal along these lines. $100 in tips within, say, an hour and a half equals an extra hour of streaming. Believe me, your true fans will contribute more if there's something in it for them. Number three, shorten your podcast. Nobody comes in for your speeches. The podcast should be at most a half an hour to give people time to settle in. Number four, the games. It's clear to everyone you're truly not enjoying the games you're playing. Stop playing games you think will make money and start playing stuff you enjoy and are good at. That will give you the ability to be more engaged with your audience. Number five, stop limiting what people can chat about. When people are talking amongst themselves in your chat, let them. Unless there's blatant racism or bullying going on, let them talk. If you hosted a party of 200 people showed up, would you expect all 200 people to talk about your topics? To talk about you or your topics? That'd be unreasonable and insane. I honestly don't watch your stuff, but I've seen enough from your detractors to notice this stuff. And I think if you adopt these changes, you'll see better results. Also, none of these changes will cost you a dime. So realistically, what do you have to lose by trying them out? This dude, this dude right here, the Titanic Man, the Titanic Man. This guy gave such good advice.
Model Man is having fun and elbow deep in supermodel puss. Based Model Man.
Yeah, Model Man is like having his way with all his model ladies, his supermodel ladies. Meanwhile, Phil, he can't get it out of his head to ask you for some more support now more than ever. But big ups. I kind of like Model Man. Model Man's pretty cool. All right, what does DSP have to say about Model Man?
Only at the beginning of the stream.
Oh wait, no, we gotta go back.
Leave it. Do my best with that. Okay. This is hilarious. Here's one. Stop begging. I know you don't think you are, but you are. Mention how people can contribute if they choose to only once in an entire stream.
Look at how incensed he got from being said, DSP only mentioned about money once. What do you mean only mention about money once? I gotta keep reminding them. What if they forget? These people are fucking dumb. You saw how Jade talks. Me like rocks. Me like sucking rocks. Me like go boom boom. Yeah, you're right. We gotta mention these people how you gotta give money. He's gonna forget.
Only at the beginning of the stream.
What? At the beginning? What about the middle and the end?
Leave it alone. Don't ever bring up goals. Don't ask for any contributions. Don't hint about it either.
Yeah, he's just yelling now. Yeah, look at him.
Because when you watch a television show, they only ever mention products at the very beginning. And then you just get uninterrupted content the entire television show.
DSP, you're not a television show. I don't know how to break it to this dude, but he's not a fucking television show. Though he'll monetize you like one, because he has an ad break every 30 minutes, and they're very aggressive. But here he is like, yeah, but you know, television shows, they like to advertise too. Yeah, and how much did we like them? The reason why YouTube got as big as it did was because, guess what, Phil? It's an alternative to television, and television kind of sucks when you have an advertisement every 7.5 minutes. It's kind of lame. But he's gonna sit there and he's gonna stare at you. He's like, yeah, man, I'm like a television or something, dude.
Right?
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 I'm television, man.
When you're watching a 5-hour broadcast, you're expected to be there the moment the show starts to know how you can support that broadcast, right? And if
you literally have a chat bot that goes in here and reminds people every 10 minutes how to give money. Bro.
If you're not, and you miss out on that, oh well, I guess I'm boned that you weren't there the very first minute that you were there on the podcast.
I cannot believe this. This guy. he can't realize this.
If the person had said, reduce the amount that you ask for contributions, I would have been like, okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about balance.
DSP, you don't have balance. If you said, I will reduce how much I ask about begging or how much I beg people, we can't believe it. This is the same dude who was like, yeah, man, well, I'm not going to ask for money on tweets anymore, right? But here he is literally on Twitter right now asking for support. He literally just did that today. Did he fucking delete it? No, he didn't. He didn't. He's literally asking for support right here. So you can't even believe this guy anymore. He's just going to tell you whatever he can just to get you off his back. Yeah, balanced begging mechanics like the ads, which he cranked up the ads, by the way. He had it on conservative and then he just cranked it up and didn't even talk about it ever again. You remember how much he was like, yeah, I'm going to pull your feedback and see how we're doing with the ads and everything? Look what happened with that. Look how quick that dropped off. Look how quick that dropped off. When he was talking every day, how are the ads, guys? Is it too oppressive? What kind of ads are you getting? Yeah, no. You know why he cranked up those ads? Spoiler alert, guys. If you haven't ever watched DSP, he does this every October, November, and December. Those are the heaviest advertisement months. So he always goes ham on the advertisements. And every time he has like one thing that he can't monetize, then he complains about it and says, that's the reason I was doing bad that month. Case in point, you remember when he played fucking GTA and he used that as his excuse for doing bad?
Two-tiered 50 big ups. Important note, he skips begging segments in his own content and used ad block when rewatching it on stream.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But this guy, dude, this guy sat there and he talked about how GTA, what was it, GTA Vice City, GTA San Andreas, like he was playing all the GTAs, and he said the reason why he was doing bad for that year was at the end of the year he was hoping to get a boost of ad revenue, but he didn't because he played GTA and he had the music on. And he rationalized that. Not 1 year, but 2 years he rationalized it. This dude is insane, and the only reason why he's currently promoting the ads right now, specifically right now, until the end of December, because that's when it'll turn off, and he'll think about it for a bit, is he wants to see how much he can maximize people on ads. And at some point, it'll go away and it'll just sneak back in. Be like, well, you didn't care about it then, so now you don't really care about it. Fuck it. We'll just keep getting more and more money.
Let's talk about finding the happy medium, right? Let's figure that out.
Happy medium.
But literally, this person goes right to the extreme, right? No, you never can bring it up. Never can you do anything. What?
He literally said, do it once and stop harping on it.
Okay, how about this? Get rid of tiered goals. No one cares if you're going to put on a gunner glasses or a hat. Instead, do a goal along these lines. All right, let's see what this suggestion is. Maybe this is a good one. $100 in tips if you get in an... Wait. $100 in tips in an hour...
and a half.
...will get you an extra hour of streaming.
I like how he just slipped out that and a half, so he couldn't even read what was on his fucking laptop. And we got to pass the remote up to $45. No way. We have a donation from DJ Runo for $20. Fight them hospitals. Well, I guess he wants to fight the hospitals, and he wants to fight my ability for alcohol tolerance, or maybe reinforce it. I don't know which one, but for the $20, I think this is a good sign for me to open up the bottle, crack it open, and take another delicious, delectable shot of beverage, if you will. It's a pretty good time, if you ask me. Big ups, DJ Runo. Don't forget that contribution is tax deductible. At least that's what they tell me. I don't normally claim it. I put 25 in. I was like feeling pretty generous and whatnot. We're collectively past 5K thanks to Rye and Gondola joining us. Yo, big ups Rye Drake, the smelly one, and Gondola Gaming for helping us out. Look at this. This is what it's all about, dudes.
That's 10-11 to your 50 big ups. If you don't take the shot in, then we'll charge it back, and then you can throw in an hour in about it.
What do you want me to do? Showcase that I'm... How are we gonna prove that I'm doing the shots? Where's my fucking phone? You motherfuckers. Talking about I'm skipping you on shots. God damn it. Get my damn phone. Camera, focus. I'm not dead. Not yet. Look, you're gonna see. No. You're gonna look at my fucking desk and you're like, and how come your desk is a mess? I'll be like, you know what? Shut up. That's what I'm gonna say. Shut up. I'm not drunk. I only took a shot. I'm only gonna take another shot. It's fine. I'm gonna blame the trolls. Get in the collab channel, blah, blah, blah. Okay, look at this. You guys are gonna make fun. I don't even care. You can make fun of it if you want. Here's the thing. Gotta fucking join Discord. There we go. Oh my god, I'm gonna hear myself. No! I'm gonna mute myself. Because I don't want to fucking... Look! Okay, there we go. Guys suck, you know that? Oh, by the way, that right there, that's a capture card. That's the capture card that Phil has right over there. That one. Wait, put down my fucking keyboard, you fucks. And there we go. All right, there. Salud. Jeez. Show feet. I have socks on. Oh, the booty? Yeah, the booties are, where is it? I'm gonna move the wallet. Hey, look, I got one of these. It's like the thing for the whatchamacallit. Don't worry, I'm fucking tilting it in such a way. That's the booty of Cynthia, the pokey lady. She's got a pretty big butt. I like that. It's a good butt. Prepare another. No, you're not doing a shot. Don't. Fucking not doing this. Getting this out of here. It's fucking toxified shit out of here. I'm already like being all over the place. I'm hitting buttons I'm not supposed to hit. It's a variety. Yeah. Woo. You meant I stole Puff? No, I didn't steal Puff. A family friend of Cobb's confirmed he took Puff for a walk outside and he's ran off. Get out of here.
How many times have I explained to you guys that I'm not a 20-year-old guy, I'm not single, I don't sit around at home all day with nothing to do. All right? This is my job, which I'm very dedicated to, and I spend the majority of my day doing. I spend far more time in this office streaming and uploading and working than I do with my family. All right? As it is, on any given day,
yeah, I want to get to the fucking funeral.
Hours, if that. In a 24-hour day, I see my wife for like 2 hours.
Okay.
And maybe every once in a while around the house in between.
This is some bullshit. This is some actual bullshit, by the way. So somehow or another, after streaming for a mere like fucking 7 collective hours, this dude is like, yeah, I only see my wife for fucking 2 hours a day. What? Excuse me, what? How are we only seeing her for like a little bit of time? I don't believe this. I believe he's telling a big fib. Oh my god. Fuck. Okay, thank you, Vikes, for the $20 donation. Soul for the $5 donation. And Half Minute Karoy with a $10 donation. Okay, Soul, don't worry about it. I wish you could give more, but early Christmas. No, don't worry about it. You know what, Soul, I'll take a shot for yours as well. We'll line up 3 shots. We'll do 3 celebratory shots, but that's it. I'm calling it there. This wasn't supposed to be a drinking stream, so we'll listen to him explain while I line up the shots.
But we get about 2 hours to spend together in a given day. I get 1 day a week that I'm supposed to be spending off of stream, and guess what I do? Grocery shopping, going to get pet supplies,
Big ups,
going to
though,
the doctor,
the
going
donations.
to an appointment or a legal appointment, seeing lawyers, all this shit.
Seeing
all this
lawyers?
Shit I've always had to do.
Wait, what? What do you mean seeing lawyers? When did this come up?
Every once in a while around the house in between, but we get about 2 hours to spend together in a given day. I get 1 day a week that I'm supposed to be spending off of stream, and guess what I do? Grocery shopping, going to get pet supplies, going to the doctor, going to an appointment or a legal appointment, seeing lawyers.
When has this dude ever seen lawyers? What is he seeing lawyers for? Hey, no, I don't think it's a divorce lawyer, but like, come on, man. What the fuck is that about? This is a weird thing. I really wish he didn't accidentally say this, because it's probably nothing. It's a slip of a tongue and he's like making shit up. But what if he wasn't? What if he wasn't? Yeah, divorce coins are skyrocketing. And Dingus, I don't have a thing. I didn't have a whatchamacallit for the donations. You gotta ask Tevin. And if Tevin's currently watching, because I don't know if Tevin's watching. He might be watching. Tevin, I gotta take 3 shots for the positivity, and then I gotta focus on this, and then I will make whatever remaining shots into one last shot at the end of the shot miss. You know what it is. But let's see. If you're there, Tevin, I'm actually going to check out your stream to see, just in case, because if you are, I need to let you know right now, I'm going to be ingesting shots into my body. Oh my God, he is currently here. He is listening to me right now. Don't worry, Tevin, I'm doing the shots. We're doing this for the kids. You know, it is what it is. By the time I count this down, you'll have already maybe counted down on your own. This is the 3 back-to-back shots. Big ups, divorce coin to the moon and all of that nonsense. And he's playing a game that I want to play. I want to play Cotton Fantasy. I had this game. I've never completed this, but if I did, it would be pretty cool. Oh man. Okay, counting this down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go back to back. I have water on the side if need be. All right, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's fucking go. 1. 2. Shot. Yeah, this one's for Puff too. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's fucking go. 3. God damn it. Oh God. All right, there you go. Don't say I didn't do anything for anybody ever, whatsoever. I'm gonna help them out.
All this shit that I've always had to do, I have to do on my 1 day off a week. All right. So
right,
now
we're
what
not
you want me to
streaming
do
tonight. We're not driving tonight
abolish
either.
the goals that are silly and easy to do. You know, toss on some glasses or put on a hat of your choice to be a little silly.
Abolish the goals.
And instead of doing things that are reasonable.
It's like slavery. You gotta abolish them.
Of the insane amount of time that I'm already working and streaming, you want me to take away even more of the time that the little time that I have with my family. Okay? The definition of what you just said is called entitlement.
So DSP calls this guy right here that builds like the model Titanic. Listen here, dummy. You're fucking entitled, you moron, and you should understand that coming from this guy.
It's called that because you think that you've contributed to a stream that you can now dominate my entire life. Now again, when I was younger, I sat around and I made gameplay videos sometimes for 14 to 16 hours a day.
Man.
I would pump out a game within 2 days. All right, that was unhealthy. I was not happy. I was fat. I was drunk. I was stupid. I was a workaholic. I had no work-life balance at all. Maybe because you are an entitled viewer, you think that that's a valid like request. It is if it's someone who's young and they're willing to give up all of their personal time and efforts for their work. I'm 41 years old and I have a family life now. I have a responsibility to my family to actually spend time with them to keep a household running. This suggestion is incredibly ludicrous.
I'm so glad that he's talking about how this guy must be a Zoomer. You think that I could stream all that time? Bullshit. You're just like some kind of weird kid. You know that? You know you live in your mother's basement, you fucking weirdo. You fucking Titanic guy. Me? I'm a grown-ass adult. This dude looks like he could be your dad. What are you talking about?
So unreasonable that I'm actually now going to skip the rest of your suggestions because the first 2 ones were incredibly stupid.
So, because he suggested, hey, Phil, stop being such a beggar all the time. Everything is invalid, and you're stupid, and I'm going to skip everything, you stupid poo-poo head. Big ups.
Wow. Let's continue. I mean, wow. That's really impressive stuff right there. I'm really glad that we're going through these.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Shouldn't the support metrics and goals on the bottom of your streams at all times be enough of a notice for viewers to support, says GV. I usually meet my lawyers at my local Dunkin' Donuts. I get a Powerade or something to drink, says JC Shadow.
See, here's the difference is there's some people who can say, like I would say the charity suggestion was a good one. It was worth going through because what I could do is I could explain to you guys. Right?
Yeah, I can explain to you how charity works.
I can't really do that like other streamers or things. What my belief system.
Yeah, you know what?
Why my trolls.
If you want to watch Titanic Man, like I'm actually okay, legit. I actually do like model kits, like shit like this. I am going to subscribe to him, and I'm just going to check out his content every now and then. If you really feel like subscribing to Titanic Man, you can if you really want to. I'll probably actually just check out the model kits, because this is shit that I can fall asleep to. Just somebody putting together a model kit. The shit that I was watching was where is it? Reina? Reina's been doing all of these little the woobles. She's been knitting little woobles. I've been having so much fun watching streams of her put together little dumb things.
What's my favorite magical girl series, or like
this is like peak content for me. Actual peak content. This is the shit that I'm gonna fall asleep to. So I'm not kidding when I say I'm probably gonna come back and I'm gonna watch that guy's content and probably fall asleep to it, because I like falling asleep to people making shit.
Ruin it anyway. That was good. Like, I'm happy we went through that. But then when you get to this stuff, these aren't suggestions.
Oh, you want a link?
These are demands.
Yeah, you can have a link. This is Reina Shepo. Please, she does not know anything about DSP stuff. She does not know about anything about DSP stuff. But if you want to check her out, she does video games and she does like knitting and shit. And I really, really love her crochet and her knitting. Like, that's like peak content for me. All right, actual peak content. I look at this. I watched her stitch together a fucking ghost. Come on, don't take this away from me. Don't take it away. She's pretty cool in my book, in a weird way. Don't think about it.
Be like everyone else I already like. Play all the games that other people are already playing that I already like. Don't ever ask for a contribution or explain how to contribute to your streams whatsoever. Huh? Even giant megala corporations that run fucking TV.
No, don't tell her
movies,
about DSP.
Music.
Don't even tell her where
YouTube
you came
channels
from.
Themselves
just
don't
be
do
organic
that.
and cool.
But I'm supposed to be held to these ridiculous fucking standards. No, you're an idiot. I'm not going to entertain your fucking stupidity. That's really dumb.
Man.
Like, holy shit.
Yeah. Take that, Titanic Man.
Oh my god.
You suck. Your content sucks.
Anyway.
No, your content's fine.
We got time for one more, and then we're going to get to shout-outs, okay? We got one more suggestion here.
What was that last suggestion that he had? I believe shorts are a lot more popular now than they were when they first launched. This is a lie, by the way. This is not correct. I think a focus on shorts again, like the channel had when they first launched, would help bring the channel to a newer audience, and maybe bring back in some older fans through the algorithm. Just an idea, though.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second, because I moved my window around and screwed everything up. Okay, I believe shorts are a lot more popular now than they were when they were first launched. I think a focus on shorts again, like the channel had when they first launched, would help bring the channel to a newer audience, or maybe bring back in some older fans through the algorithm. It's an idea. And then someone responded, "You're right. I think this thread is perfect for suggesting moments to turn into shorts." My problem with shorts is thus:
he can't do them. He doesn't edit them. So big ups thus. The reason why he can't do it is thus. He's too lazy and he doesn't have the fucking gear to do it.
All right. You may not realize this, but this is true. Most people on YouTube who have a focus on shorts, first of all, are much bigger than me.
No.
To be honest. And they have people who work on that for them.
No. That's both not true. You made assumptions based off of no research and no knowledge whatsoever. Like, where does he come up with this understanding? He literally looks into his headcanon and he talks to his headmates. And he's like, yeah, man, the only people who do this are people who do it for him. And the people who do their content don't actually do that. Wrong, incorrect. People who actively edit their own content can take a moment that they see while they're editing their content and take a bite-sized moment and make it into a short. It's kind of weird and ironic when you think about it, but it happens. You know what? There is somebody who's a lot smaller than me. Dragon Slayer Productions. I do like his content. Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting. It's fucking Dragon Slayer Productions. God damn it. I keep forgetting it has to have a space for it to work. I have to use DSP and the algorithm will pick it up. But he does his shorts. And it's fine, because they're fine. And guess what? By the way, the shorts happen to include me.
You run. Ow. Oh. Nope. Okay.
I got it. I'm coming.
Wait. Shit. This way. Nope. Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. How? Okay. I'm free. Run.
Look, it's easy to make shorts. You can make them. You can make them.
Ah, fuck. Yeah,
you died on that one, Dragon Slayer, not me. There was that one that we had that fucking, what the fuck is this? That makes it look very suspicious, by the way. But we had a playthrough of Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 5. Sorry. I thought it was Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 5 that we did together. It was a secret playthrough. It was pretty cool. Me and him we even got to that one meme scene, the big fireworks, dude. It was pretty good. Oh shit, he did the thing. Hey, big ups.
The thing is, we won't be able to
somehow or another in my playthrough. I got it underneath the ground. I don't know how the hell this happened. Look at this nonsense. You guys need to fucking witness this. I couldn't understand what happened with this fucking shit. So at some point during this level, I was going to help him get it was the revolver. It may have been the revolver. The fireworks. Yeah, the fireworks. I'm helping him out. He's down here. I'm like, I'm going to help him. So look at this. My dumbass jumps down into the spikes.
Jump down?
Don't jump down. Don't jump down.
Oh, no. It's already too late. I'm under the map.
Wait, what?
I fell. I don't know. I'm under the map right now.
Oh my god, no. That's not good. Wait a minute.
We had a really, really fun time. I hadn't played this since like back in the day with a good friend of mine on the PS3. It was fun playing this shit again. Man.
No, they can't hurt me.
Can you somehow move?
Let me knife these guys.
Oh god.
Oh man, I will spoiler alert, I didn't get out of this. But if you want to check out Dragon Slayer Productions, you totally can. Look him up. Every now and then we're gonna do shit together. He's a cool guy. He did This Is How You Don't Play, a couple of them, a long ass time ago. And I actually saved them before they got deleted. And then I gave them back to him. It was pretty cool. Yeah, only Ann could figure a way for that to happen.
They have an editor or someone who literally will go through their content for that day, sometimes taking in suggestions from viewers to say, what would you like to see a short of? And then they break out shorts from the content. Okay. I am here from, like 10 in the morning till 10 to 11 at night with a 2-hour break for dinner.
Makes up some shit.
All right. During that time frame, I'm streaming an incredible amount of content. Sometimes we'll have a notable moment during a stream. And I'll be like, wow, that was a good moment. Everyone will be like, oh, I'll make a short out of that. Okay, great. Within an hour, I've forgotten about it.
Guess what? Remember that thing that he bragged about that he could say, yeah, you know what? During a stream, I could do this thing and it'll make it where it's possible that I will remember that I have to go back and I can make a short of this. You remember that thing? Because some of you might not. But I'll give you a hint because I can show you right here. He showed off this and he was like, I can hit a bookmark and then I know that in the stream, a funny moment happened and I can come back to it at a later point and then I can be like, whoa, that's pretty cool. You remember how he bragged about it and then he completely forgot about it? Yeah. The corner demons probably remembered it. They remember everything. But yeah, he was bragging about it and everything. He's like, yeah, that fucking AI guy, OP Boone, you know how he taught me this? Yeah, man, I totally forgot it.
Because I'm doing the rest of the stream. You know what I mean? It's a moment in time that's great to do.
That is true. Archimedes, you can clip the stream from the part you want and save it. He can make clips from within the stream by going into the stream's content in the studio and making a clip out of it. But he doesn't want to. You know what? Big ups, because all of this happened because he just didn't want to pay you a little bit for your services when you were helping him out initially with doing a couple of the fucking shorts. And now he's just basically saying, yeah, I can't do it. I need somebody to do it for me for free.
It's lost, right? So
big ups Arkham.
You're
Hopefully
right.
you're doing all
I
right,
think
man.
what I could do, perhaps, to get suggestions for things like shorts is have a submission system. Where
Also,
people
don't
would
look
be
at me.
able
I'm
to, on a daily
currently
basis, say,
short.
oh man, something funny just happened on Phil's stream. Let me suggest that for a short, and maybe have a thread where you post that up. You say,
Oh, you
hey,
actually
here's
upload a short?
that happened
That's
during
pretty
Phil's
easy.
Call of Duty stream. It was a really funny moment to happen. I'd like to see that as a short.
It literally works like if you're uploading any kind of video, as long as it's in the proper format. If you clip out a stream and just make it into a short, you can make it into its own short. But if you do it in the proper format of, it's got to be like a phone resolution. So I can't remember. It's like a 9:16 or whatever the fuck it is. And as long as you upload in that proper resolution, it'll just detect it's a short. If it's under the required amount of time, like less than a minute, and it'll just pick it up and turn it into it. Before, you used to have to tag it with like #short, either in the description or in the title, but you don't even have to do that anymore.
Oh man, people was playing Super Mario RPG, and you know this funny commentary.
Okay, 1080 by 1920. There you go. 9:16.
This should be a good short. And if I have a few suggestions a day, then I could.
I have it as a setting on my video editor.
And either I could work on
So
it,
I
or
always
could see if
completely
there's
forget
people
about
out
it.
there who be willing. I've had people who've been willing to work on shorts for me, but I need the suggestions. My problem is I'm so busy getting through games and streaming and doing this all day long. I don't remember the suggestion. I don't even remember the notable moments, because for me it's just another day. I'm literally playing so much. It's like when people say to me, so what is your favorite game of the year? What was your favorite moment in a playthrough this year? In the last 5 years, what was the best platformer you played? Or this or that. And I'm like, dude, you have to understand that my mind is a jumble. I'm here all day, every day playing games and everything. I don't really remember this stuff. When you guys bring it up, I remember.
Wow, that instills a whole lot of confidence in his little top 10 or top 15 or whatever he wants to call it at the end of the year. The top gaming moments of DSP, the top worst games of DSP. It's literally worthless, because he's basically telling you he has to like kind of remember these things after the fact, and his mind is a jumble. So you can never trust his list. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Are all of my Raccoon Girl streams tagged with short because it's a short VR model? No.
If you bring up that highlight, hey, remember this that happened in this playthrough, this glitch that happened in this one, that I remember. But I don't just I can't, you know, I'm already, again, if I was someone who was a big popular YouTuber who had 1 million views within a week, and I had big money and I could hire someone to do my
had
editing,
a big
and this
money.
person just sits there in my content, they have access, you know, to all my content, and they could sit there and field suggestions, and immediately when something funny happens on a stream, highlight it. And then at the end of the stream, I'm going to break it out. I'm going to make that short. I'm going to toss that out there. I'm going to name it with a clickbait title and all of that shit that everyone does on YouTube, right? But I don't have that capability to do it myself. I'm a one-man army, right?
You could invest in it. You literally could invest some of your money that you make every single month into little projects like this. I do set aside a little bit of money for really, really fun shit that I want to do, like on the side. Like I'm still putting away money on the side for at some point to do a new model, like from an actual official person. I haven't picked the right one yet, but at some point I'd like to do that. And I want to do another birthday stream so that way I can make cake. I want to buy a couple of gift cards. You know what? I hate this. I got to buy Steam gift cards somehow. Or I'm going to have to do it via Amazon gift cards. You know, I might just do Amazon gift cards. I'll do like a couple of $10 ones and be like, here you go, guys. Or maybe some Nintendies or something like that. Like, but that's like what streamers do. Just put a little bit on the side and do something fun for folks. Or like invest it into something. But this dude doesn't want to invest into nothing. He doesn't want to invest into people that'll make content for him, that'll help him out with like backgrounds or with edits or anything like that. He doesn't even support his own like fucking physical equipment. He doesn't replace his own camera. He doesn't replace his own fucking, well, he'll replace his controllers, but he'll beg about it. He'll say that everybody needs to chip in and help him. But he reluctantly does this shit. He does this all the time. Bro, come on, man. Like, yeah, exactly. He should let someone run a clip channel and do a 50-50 split at that point. Fuck it. He'll set money aside for investing into his channel. Yeah, I know, limb his ass. But he could do so much better if he just simply put a little bit back into the business. This dude doesn't want to invest in a new PC, new camera, no nothing. You have to wait until shit breaks and then other people come in and give him money. That is the only way that anything ever happens. Yeah, same guy who said that streamers can't gift members. Dude, on Twitch, I gift my fucking chat so many fucking memberships. It is insane. I literally have a redemption that you could do that you could just pay in points and I'll just give somebody a fucking a channel sub. It's really fucking lame. This dude likes to pretend he's broke and he pretend he can't do charities. He can't even pretend to care about the community that literally supports his ass on a daily basis.
You have help. I want to say this. Shout out to the people who help me. There's lots of people. My moderation team.
Okay.
There are people who make art for me.
The moderation team that doesn't exist, the art people that he never shouts out and he uses the same old art that he's been using for the past 5 years. One of which is Aniri's farm. Remember that lady? The lady that we covered that one time? That I don't even know if she puts out content anymore. Does Aniri's farm actually put out content anymore? I haven't checked on her in a minute. What's she been doing lately? Oh, god damn it. She hasn't even putting out any fucking content. She tried going the use me blade route and that shit fell off hard. Fucking A. Oh well. Feels bad, man. Don't worry, I backed up all of her videos, so if she ever disappears, I have all of her videos and that one live stream she did that one time. She did others, but she basically hid them. So you can't see them anymore. And they were pretty shit quality. I mean, this one was pretty shit quality, but you know, all of them were pretty shit quality. Oh, god damn it.
Animations for me, the people who made shorts
yeah,
for
I'm
me.
gonna go to that.
All this stuff.
I'm not gonna forget that.
Because you see this whole thing right here? Like, no exaggeration, what you see here is the end result of a community. It's not.
Yeah, you don't even know who the hell it was. You don't give respects to the people who gave you the fucking LED lights, who gave you the little border, who gave you the little light up shit that you got going on down the bottom. You don't give any thanks for any of them. You can't even name them. We don't know who to thank. They're mysterious people that literally disappeared years after the fact.
Not the end result of one man. This is the end result of a community working together to make my streams look this good. Do you understand? And I appreciate that very, very much. Okay? But you have to understand.
Yeah, the artwork he bought himself, but the border he did not. This he did not. He did not do this. He did not do the LED lights. Those are all from other people.
I have limitations. Like, I like the suggestion, but the suggestion works for someone who has a team of people working for them who can make shorts and break it out of their content every day. I don't have that capability. I don't have time for that. I'm already here too much. You see?
I like better than DSP. Do anything to avoid real change failure. And he's leaning in and banning his ass.
Plus, I don't remember. Like I said, that's the other problems too.
Ban his ass. Get him out of here. Yeah, there you go. The work of this is the work of communism, dude.
Anyone has an idea how to make that work?
Yeah, if you know how to make it work.
I would love to hear suggestions on how to make that work.
Yeah, man.
Feasible.
I can't do it.
I don't have the ability.
You'll have to do it
that.
for me.
You know, I'm sorry.
If you have an idea that will work, I can't do it. So there's only one other fucking idea. Somebody else does it. And he can't pay them. So literally somebody else does it for free. That's the only suggestion you could fucking nominate him. Phil, I will do your content for free. Yeah, sounds good to me, man.
Sorry. I like the charity suggestion was valid. Had to explain why I can't do it that way, right? This suggestion is completely valid. It's just that, sadly, I don't have the means to do it like other bigger people. Because, again, I guarantee you the people that this person's talking about are big streamers, big content creators. And they make a fucking short and it gets 20, 30,000 views, right? So it benefits their channel. I make a short, it gets a couple hundred views to 1,000.
Oh.
And that's if I even remember what the funny short was. And I submit, you know, have someone work on it for me.
What's sad is he spends more time trying to avoid work than a streamer who just started. Yeah, that is true.
It's not as easy as people think.
Tevin has described this very aptly. DSP, and I think Tevin has described it and Theo's described it too. But DSP is the hardest working person to do as much work as possible not to do work. He does everything in his power, everything under the sun, not to do the thing that he's supposed to do. Like, period. He legit goes out of his way, spends all this fucking effort, all this time, all of this fucking resources, all of this talking, just to avoid doing a single lick of work that he actually needs to do to improve his business.
People do think that everything is in life is so easy. It's not.
Not easy, dude.
This kind of stuff, it's, you know, for someone like me, again, The difference here is that people just think I'm the same as everyone else. I'm literally couldn't be further from everyone else out there who's a content creator.
Yeah. The big difference between you and every other content creator is you ad nauseum ask people to give out of the kindness of their heart support because you feel entitled to it. And you remind them every 30 minutes if you feel like you're not getting enough money. Guarantee you, if you do not get a whole lot of tips tonight, you're going to have a long ass fucking post-stream daily crap. And you're going to be nervous that it may be a pattern. And then if you make a bad day on tomorrow's fucking day stream, then it's going to be a pattern and you're going to start panicking for the night stream. And you're going to hope to God somebody comes in and bails you out. And if they don't, you're never going to hear the end of it. And it'll be a day off and he's going to complain. He's going to complain when he gets back and he'll be like, guys, ever since I've been sick, I've been in the hole. I've been going backwards. I really need your support now more than ever. Can we get a Puff PNG for your chair? He is so cold now. Sumko, don't make me cry. We all know what happened to Puff.
You have to understand that. Even people who you think are my contemporaries. No, I've always been different. I'm a one-man show. I do all this shit myself, right?
Every day. Right now.
And if
He's playing with a controller in front of him.
That I get from the people who help me every day, because I wouldn't even be as good as I am without the help that I get. But I'm stretched thin. I really am. You know, it's very hard for me to do anything outside of the realm of what I'm already doing because I'm already here 6 days a week, all day, full time.
Vikes 1011 cheered 50 big ups. I'm telling you, we're going to hear about this sickness all the way through tax season.
Absolutely.
It's guaranteed.
It's never going to stop. I'm stretched thin. I can't do any more than I'm currently doing right now. Don't you know I'm already maxed out? I'm already, sitting here and streaming and doing other stuff.
You know, how do I have time? Yeah, if I had 3 more extra hours every day, I would scour my streams and videos to find the funny shorts moments and break them out and make shorts out of them.
Hey, guess what? If you had an extra hour out of your streaming fucking nonsense, you could play more games. You know how you could do that? Cutting the pre-stream, instead of talking about nonsense and Q&A, you could just play the game. But that would require you to stop playing 30 minutes of music and an hour to a half hour of Q&A segment that nobody gives a shit about.
I don't have that time. I'm not, again,
I don't have the time, man.
I'm in my 20s.
I'm not single.
I'm nothing to do all day, and this is what I do all day. It's not.
Guess what? You were with a fucking another bitch earlier and you were able to edit videos back then. What happened with that? Oh, I get it. Because the difference was you didn't fucking officially propose to her and get in front of a fucking priest and say, yes, I do. That makes the world of difference, by the way. The world of difference isn't even the ring at this point because he gave that bitch Leanna a fake ring. He sat up there and he talked to in front of his parents and 4 cats. He said, I do to Cat, and all of a sudden his work ethic went down the toilet. But you could rewind the clock 7 years when he was with that other lady, that mysterious lady that was only there and kept busting his chops, and he was able to do all sorts of shit. He was able to edit his own videos. What happened then? Oh yeah, the difference is he got lazier. DSP has been getting progressively lazier over the years, and he just expects the same amount of shit no matter what he does. Even more. He clings to any bump in the road, and I can bet if he survives another few years, he'll bring up, remember that time I got sick? I'm still trying to recover from it. Maybe. I don't even know. Gave her a ring, should have gave her a pill. Well, I don't know. The shit that he's been giving his new wife, he's been giving her more than a pill. I feel like he's been giving her too many ham sandwiches.
When I was single and I was in my 20s and early 30s,
maybe that's why he has to bust
exactly
his
what I
ass
did. I
so
sat around
much.
all day
We gotta
recording
make more
insane
money
amounts of videos
for
and pumping them
her
out
eating
nonstop on
habits.
YouTube. That's how I made my living, and that's how I became so prominent back then. Things are not like that anymore, right? So there you go. So
oh, well.
I hope you guys
Nervous
understand.
laugh. Hopefully
and I'm gonna keep going through
understand.
these suggestions. But what's hilarious is that you get a couple suggestions that absolutely are fair and reasonable, and we can talk about them fairly and maybe consider them. And then you get a bunch of people who are just fucking so entitled, demanding people. Why aren't you just immediately doing everything that my favorite streamer does? Because I'm not your favorite streamer.
Nobody said this, by the way, but in his headcanon, his headmates, they all agreed.
I'm not. I'm someone different. I always have been. I can't constantly just do everything what everyone else does. I don't want to do everything everyone else does. It must be different, right? Anyway. All right. So
pretty cool.
We'll get back to that soon. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see.
Yeah.
Right?
Fuck the list. Fuck the list. If it's any kind of pattern, At this rate, he'll come back to it in a week, and it'll be even more irrelevant than when it was when he came back to it a week ago.
And go from there. But thank you guys.
Yeah, different does not equal good.
And let's get
Different
the
is
shout
bad.
outs.
All right,
So
shout
first
outs.
contribution of the day was from Captain DCW, who popped his 30-month.
I don't care.
Okay, that must have been like a re-upping or something. They said, "Do you plan on playing the new Modern Warfare 3 Zombies?"
No, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
If this is a situation,
Oh my
with
god.
this EA situation,
No, I don't care.
I'm just gonna let it sit. Let's do a little bit of open Q&A. If you guys want to tag me in the chat, we'll talk a little bit for the end of the show.
I want to hear the Q&A.
And then we're gonna
I feel
jump
like there was a
Super Mario
question or two that
RPG
mattered.
today.
Maybe they
Okay.
didn't really
What's going
matter.
on, Jake?
But what
Good
if
to
they
see you here
did?
today.
Good
Welcome.
evening, Jade. What's going on, man? It time good? Oh, it time good. I agree. Yeah, it time stream.
Jex Gaming says, "I think Zombies would benefit you on night streams."
I don't care.
Yeah, the night before.
I don't care.
I'm gonna have this.
I don't care.
Yes.
This music is kind of
What do
perfect.
I want for Christmas?
What would Phil want for Christmas? Well, what would a Grinch like this man want for Christmas? I could only think of a few things. Maybe a big contribution from Santa Claus. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas, Phil. Here's $10,000. Ho, ho, ho. And he flies away on his fat ass fucking motorcycle because he's like super cool like that. He's like the new and improved Santa Claus.
Dude, I'm 41 years old. I don't think about this stuff. I don't think about anything. I don't ask for anything for Christmas from anybody. I'm lucky if I get anything, right? Here's what I would say.
All right, what
I'll
would
say
you
pretty much
say?
the same thing I say every year.
He's acting like fucking cats in the... No, he's acting like cats watching the stream. Is he worried that Cat's gonna like feel bad that she can't afford the thing that he wants? Why is he being weird about this? Just say
I
something.
hope that for Christmas, we can all have fun. We can have a
we
special
can have fun.
Christmas marathon event that's full of festive stuff, happy positive stuff,
Happy
and good
positive.
times, and we can relax and enjoy the holidays
Festive,
together. And I hope
Grinchmas.
that on Christmas Day, I can have a fun, uninterrupted day with my family that I really enjoy and I remember.
Do you worry about like literally a burglar coming in and like breaking in and holding up the place and actually robbing you? He acts as if somebody's gonna interrupt his Christmas, bro. The Grinch ain't coming to steal your shit. He's dealing with the shit. He's dealing with the Who's down in Whoville. You're literally being the Grinch right now and you're taking all the Who's money. So calm down. Nobody's gonna steal your shit.
For example, this is the only day a year, I'm not kidding you, Christmas Day is literally the only day in the entire year that I completely unplug from work and can spend all that time with my family.
Why don't you do that for Thanksgiving? You don't do Ask the King anymore, and nobody asked you to stream on Thanksgiving. It's meaningless for you to do that. Why don't you spend Thanksgiving? Phil sits there with a crooked smile looking at you dead in the eye. The devil's eyes. The blackest eyes. Yeah, man. I only spend Christmas with her. Except every day off. What about every day off you have every single week?
Mike's 1011
Oh, you have to go shopping then.
Remember
That doesn't
when Santa
count.
Claus gave Phil $1,000 and they didn't even get a pop-up on stream for it?
Yeah, I know,
Tevin
right?
reminded me of that yesterday from 2017.
That shit was wild. He didn't even say nothing about it. Big up Santa Claus. But isn't it really cool? Isn't it fucking amazing? This dude literally forgets that he has a day off every single week that he can have with his wife. But he doesn't spend it with her because she gets to sit at home and like scratch her ass and like play Skyrim for like a million fucking hours as he goes out there slaving under a hot car, as he goes out and get groceries and pretend he's a very busy boy, going to lawyers and doctor's visits and shit, and gets his hair did and his nails did. Well, he doesn't get his nails did, but he does go and get his Hitler Youth cut. So that's pretty cool. And then he comes back and he complains about how horrible his day off was. Well, didn't you spend it with your wife? No, she didn't want to spend it with you. I guess this is the one time of year where she can't use going to work as an excuse, where you get to trap her in the house and you get to talk with her and listen to African tribal music or whatever the fuck you want to do, right? I don't know, Phil. It's whatever is convenient for you, I suppose. Maybe you can watch a YouTuber, your favorite streamer. I mean, her favorite streamer. It's like actually NTR. It's like actually getting cucked. You're actually cucking yourself in front of your wife watching another streamer who plays and is more popular than you, and you complain about why they're more popular than you and why they have more viewers and supporters. You sit there with this face watching Cat really, really get off to whoever the fuck is playing, having like triple the viewership of yours. That's pretty cool.
That's it. Every other day, I'm either running errands or doing something work related. Even Thanksgiving, I'm streaming.
Oh, well.
Christmas Day is the only day. The only other exception there, when I was sick as shit, right? I was so sick, that wasn't enjoyable. So this is like the one day a year that I can enjoy time with my family. Good food, personal time,
good food.
Enjoying just relaxing with my wife and having a good holiday. So
yeah, could enjoy those days off with her though. It's too hard to do that.
The Blim says, any Christmas movies you're going to review?
No, I don't care.
For the year poll. And
I don't care about this question.
Like,
oh, okay, there's a question.
Cosmos did another super chat. Reserve one day of the week to playing games like Dark Souls.
Nope. Did he have anything else? Was this all there was to it? I feel like this is all there was to it. I want to refresh this. I feel like I'm going to have to.
One day a year that I can enjoy.
Oh my God, bro. I hate this so much. YouTube is so weird when it gets to these.
And either I could work on it or for me, all this stuff. I really appreciate that because you see this whole thing right here? Like no
community built this.
A little bit of open Q&A.
Yeah, Q&A.
RPG.
Oh, wait. This is good.
Like Dark Souls.
Okay, no, we did this.
Game or whatever. I don't know. My wife and I are already talking. My wife wants to get him something special for Christmas. Like she wants to get him
the cat. Forgot about this.
You know how you can get like those like toy sets and stuff like that? We got him one a couple years ago. There was like a stocking and it was
okay, he's gonna get him like a $10 toy bag from Amazon. Got it.
Okay.
That's for Jasper.
I received a $20 tip. It looks like it finally loaded.
For 1 Minute Man.
From 1 Minute Man.
Whoa.
He says, I think you're right about charities considering your situation.
Oh, 1 Minute Man, you fucking troll. Yeah, I agree, 1 Minute Man. DSP shouldn't do a charity at all. This idiot right here looking like, what the fuck is going on with his hair? You see this? Bro, you seeing this shit right now? What the fuck? It's got like a guile thing going on. It's like, Jesus Christ. It's so flat, but there's like a curve in there. Whatever. Anyway, like he agrees with Phil. It's like, yeah, man, you shouldn't do charity at all. Don't improve your image. Fuck it.
There you go. Thank you, 1 Minute Man. I appreciate it.
It's a greaser.
Thanks for backing me up.
Thanks. The guy that gives him $20 every day, every single day, even on Christmas. Thank you for backing me up, dude.
A lot of people disagree with my stance, but then again, a lot of people are very different from me. I get that. And that's, you know, I hope that at least if you disagree
I like
with me
Dancing
about
Phil
stuff,
over there.
you can at least respect.
It's pretty good.
My decision.
Man.
Even if you don't agree with it, you can respect
Imagine
it.
just nonstop Phil in your face. Right? He's going to fill you up,
thank
dude.
You for that 1 Minute Man.
It's like taunting you.
Appreciate
Thanks for the $20, idiot.
First tip of the day, by the way. Okay. Okay, so guys, I didn't even mention this earlier. I got so wrapped up in stuff.
Money?
2 goals for today.
I didn't even mention this today, but let me remind you about money. The thing that he did earlier and the thing that he's doing after the charity thing and the thing he's doing now.
Goal number 1, I want to hit 500 members again on this channel. You know, we got to start going in the right
500,
direction
man.
towards Christmas here.
Now, guys.
So today, if you want to support the channel, 'tis the season.
Tis the season. See, this is what I mean. Literally, he'll pull out this shit. He'll hit you with the tis the season. It's that time of the year, guys. You got to be charitable. You gotta get into the giving season. You got to give into the giving spirit. He hits you with that shit, and he's like, "Yeah, man. So give me some subs, dude."
Consider gifting some memberships. There's gonna be a lot of people here watching Mario RPG.
This is the season, motherfuckers.
I'm sure people would accept it. Please consider supporting the channel via memberships. That's number 1. Number 2, I really need to hit the tier 1 tips goal today. I didn't hit any goals yesterday.
If you, okay, that's one of the few times he's ever pointed towards the tips. Oh man, you remember that one time I clipped that one thing and it was like this right here, this sucks? Man, I want to bring back that one edit again. I got to bring that back and I got to post it on the channel. That was such a good thing, but he's basically doing the thing. This right here could be better.
All right. Now, I knew yesterday was going to be a slow day, and that's okay. But having 2 slow days in a row is a problem. So if we could hit that goal today, $50, that'd be much, much appreciated. Okay?
I
Those
bet
are my
it
2
would.
goals for today when it comes to, you know,
I could get
support.
some money,
We can
man.
do that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Jay's, you're going to go to the casino on Thanksgiving? That's wild that stuff is open.
I don't really care. Most of these questions are pretty shit, I think.
It did stick as a new membership. Thank you.
Okay, new member.
Who forgot stuff for their Thanksgiving dinner.
Somebody forgetting stuff for Thanksgiving. He rants about it even though he had his fucking groceries that he didn't even pay for stolen, by the way, which was really, really funny. I can't remember if I talked about this. No, I did talk about this, but it was like on Friday and it was during my Twitch stream. But it's really, really funny that this guy pretends like people like Turkey Tom sit there and they bait people with all of this nonsense, all of these lies and slander and shit. I'm going to tell you something, Phil. Don't fucking toss fucking pebbles in your fucking glass house when you do shit like this. All right. When you sit here and you fucking do shit like this. Today I got robbed. All right. Does anybody in the chat understand the whole purpose of this word right here? Do you understand what is a qualifier from when it becomes from theft to a robbery? What is the difference between theft and a robbery? I'm actually kind of curious. Does anybody know the answer to this? Yes, Crackerjack, that is correct. It's force. Yes, correct, Lucky Limes. Force or threats or force. So the idea or the definition for a robbery is it either needs to be through force of or threat of force that your property was stolen or taken from you. If it was stolen, that means it was taken from you without you knowing. It was just, well, not even without you knowing. It's just taken from you. Just straight taken from you. So DSP technically clickbaited this. So I don't want to hear DSP make any arguments about fucking clickbait or anything like that when he does shit like that.
All right.
All right, guys.
What are these takes? You don't like my takes? Am I going to play Street Fighter 6 on Friday's marathon? Friday is the Adpocalypse. No, we're not doing Street Fighter 6 during Friday's marathon.
Thank God. I don't need an explanation.
Right? Here's the thing. I could see you bought the turkey, but you forgot to thaw it out.
Oh my God. I don't want to hear a turkey question. Are all these Q&A questions dumb?
It's Super Mario RPG right now.
It's scheduled segment.
Wow. People have so many disagreements here. For example, all that matters is cranberry sauce. Bro, cranberry sauce tastes like butt.
Oh no, you gave a fucking thing that he doesn't agree with. DSP loves his cranberry sauce. He loved it so much he abandoned his cart and possibly his unborn child that could have mysteriously been sitting in that cart to waddle around the store for 2 minutes, exactly 2 minutes, 120 seconds, looking for cranberry sauce. Why are you calling it butt?
What kind of cranberry sauce are you eating? I love cranberry sauce. I absolutely love cranberry sauce. One of my favorite things, actually. I like the ones with the cranberries that are in it, and I like the jellied one, too. I like them both.
Pick up some both? Yeah, R.I.P. Horntons, dude. Sit right there, Derek.
Okay, so
I'll
you'll
be
here
right
tomorrow
back.
night, Derek. Sounds good. You don't like
There you go.
Dalsine. You hate stretchy Indian people. I see what you're saying. Got it.
Okay.
Spray bog of butts, and they're sucking.
What?
Apparently, they're jumping into the ocean spray bog of butts, and they're sucking butts in the ocean spray bog or something, because they're saying that that's what it tastes like, right? Like, wow. Imagine that. You ever see the commercials for ocean spray? It's like the 2 guys in the bog with the overalls on. So imagine you're in that bog under the water sucking their butt. That's apparently what this person is saying the cranberry sauce tastes like.
All right. Pretty cool. Big ups, Bog Butt.
I apologize. That's disgusting. Anyway.
He loved that. He loved every moment of that. He was waiting for everybody to do the laugh
Jasper just looked at me
emotes.
and yawned.
And it's pretty cool. The people who did the laugh emotes were like Blastoise, that known troll, and Gabriel the Blessed.
He's like, oh,
well,
no.
he did
Come
the
on,
face
man.
palm.
He's like, come on, dude. How do cranberries grow? In a cranberry bog? What does that even mean?
He's the one who came up with that.
And why would they call it ocean spray? Cranberries don't grow in the ocean, do they?
Okay, I think this is I don't think there's anything left that's intelligent that's gonna come from this. There's no way. There's no actual fucking way.
All right, now I'm really opening up a can of worms that I shouldn't be opening. Because we're at the end of the show. We shouldn't be having these new topics.
He's
here.
seen the
We should be
ocean
wrapping
spray
it up,
commercials.
Not opening up all new
They're in
confusing
fields.
discussions here.
I don't even fucking care. I'm not even gonna pretend. That's a fucking stupid ass. Great, whatever. He talked for this a little bit and then he took a break. Okay, great. And then he fucking braked and he did his thing. All right, we don't have to go over that. The only thing that I want to go over at this point is going to be the Cobra stuff. So if you're here for the DSP stuff, it's basically over. I'm not going to be restreaming DSP's whatever the fuck he's doing. His playthrough of something. I don't know. Street Fighter. I'm not doing Street Fighter tonight. That's just not happening. It's actually just not happening. What I am going to do, we're going to look up King Cobra. And we're going to look up Bite Size Cobra. Because they do have the shortened. Now, there is a channel that you can get some of the raw stuff from. But I always worry about it because if I always get really, really worried about going through this person's stuff because he doesn't really filter out anything Cobra says. You might accidentally have him do something that's very nonsensical or heavy slurs. So if you do want to check it out, check out Scorpion. He does capture a lot of the Facebook videos. But the thing that I want to go over is the Where's Puff, but I want to go over the condensed version from Bite Size. Because I believe Bite Size, wait, did Bite Size? No, Bite Size didn't do that. It was, who else did this? It wasn't Bite Size who did this. It was Boglum. Keep forgetting. Yeah, it was Bogcron. I keep forgetting. I thought it was Bite Size for a second. It's Bogcron that did it. So big ups Bogcron. If you haven't checked out their content, you totally should. Right here. Very good repositories of the content. But if you want, this is the update on Puff.
What up, Facebook? Social media.
What up, Facebook?
Puff has been missing for 5 days. We've been looking for him nonstop. I've been putting reports out, just spreading the word, doing what I can to look for him. And I still haven't found him yet.
Yeah, I'm aware of the seizure
right now,
robot
my
column
depression
stream.
is through the roof.
Now, here's the thing. To know how bad his depression was, because you really don't see it with this edit, this 15-minute edit, he was just sitting and doing nothing. He took a couple of pills of kratom and then he took a couple more pills of kratom at the end. Like he was zonked out of his mind. He was just kind of staring into space.
It is. My depression is through the damn roof. I love Puff. I love him. He's my favorite lizard. And I've done everything in my power to look for him, and still he hasn't turned up. Now, the websites I've been getting my expert research from have said, and I quote...
I'll talk about that, Mega Man. Also, I'll go back to the other video in a sec.
Next 11 days.
Because I forgot about the bites thing.
It might be time to
I gotta look at the whatchamacallit from DSP's thing.
He's been gone for 5 days now.
I just remembered it, dude.
And I don't know what to fucking do. I do not know what the fuck to do. I've already filed a report with Metro. I've stuck up missing flyers at my apartments. Well, the ones that I live at. And I spent like the last 5 days combing through the grass looking for him. My dad has practically helped. My mom has helped. My sister Tiana is helping. And people keep asking me about Puff. Where is he at? Where is he at? Where is he at? I don't fucking know, dude.
And here's the thing that gets me, because I'm kind of glad that Tarman had said something about this, which was actually pretty good and spot on. But Tarman made his video about what he thinks on the situation, which, I mean, you could take it or leave it. I actually kind of understand where he's coming from. But he basically said that he believes that Josh may have accidentally, well, Puff may have just died and he may just be covering this up. And I'm willing to entertain the thought, because this isn't the first time he's done shit like this, where he's like said a lie and then he kind of walks it back at a later point. Case in point, when he dropped his phone, but in reality, he went into a very special Spurg rage and he like smashed the shit out of his phone because he was mad that he couldn't get the text to speech or something working right. It was something really, really dumb. And he just kind of Hulk moded on it. He also pretended that he didn't fuck up his PC that one time when he spilt shit on it, if I'm remembering that one correctly. Yeah, there's also the sex doll too, because initially the sex doll was, he made up an excuse like somebody broke in and stole his sex doll, and it was the person was caught in a sting and he had a whole lot of cocaine. I think it was like cocaine. He cut the doll's face off and he wanted to get at the doll's skeleton because that's where the magic cocaine was, something like that. But he just cut it up because he was mad. He's done this before. So I'm actually willing to entertain what Tarman had to say, which was he kind of doesn't think that he just lost it. And I don't think at any point Josh has explained how exactly did Puff escape, because this is a fucking lizard dude who's always sitting in his enclosure. He gets out from time to time, but it's not that often. But all of a sudden it got away and it slipped out the front door and he's been looking for it ever since outside. Guys, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Yeah, when he destroyed his guitar too. You gotta believe a lot of nonsense.
How do you think I fucking feel, dude? You know? I love Puff to death, and if I lose him, I'm never gonna be happy in life again. Like, this is bullshit. Now, about 2 days ago, I lost this cup and then I found it, so I'm confident that I'll find Puff again. We've been having unusually warm weather for this time of year for Casper, so I'm not complaining about that. Now, with bearded dragons, when it's cold outside, they will find a place and they will bury themselves underground.
Yeah. So Puff is underground now, huh? It's freezing out there, Cobes. You're wearing a jacket right now.
But I'm at a loss for words. I can't find him. I looked everywhere for the little bastard. Now, tomorrow I'm going to be filtering the wine into a clean jar.
And then we go over to thinking about the mead.
With the fruit in it.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's 6 feet underground, dudes.
Looking like it's ready to be drank on Ozzy Osbourne's birthday next month.
Yeah, I don't believe Puff's alive. Puff's gone, dude.
I love that fucking lizard. He brought me so much joy and happiness. And I could tell Puff loved me, because one time when I was standing in the kitchen bitching to myself, Puff came walking into the kitchen to check on me.
Big ups. Puff escaped like Andy Dufresne in Shawshank. Climbed through a tunnel of bong water and came out clean on the other side.
And then he just fucking screamed into the rain.
Make sure I was doing okay.
Wait a minute, hold up.
Was standing in the kitchen, bitching. I could tell Puff loved me, because one time when I was standing in the kitchen, bitching to myself, Puff came walking into the kitchen to check on me. Make sure I was doing okay.
Yeah, you're making me think he's actually speaking in past tense.
Fucking stop, dude. It's ridiculous. These people are fucking evil pieces of shit, psychotic assholes. Like, could they have 1 ounce of sympathy for Cobra? No, of course they couldn't. And realistically, if my trolls lost a pet that they cared about, and they were spending the last 5 days looking for them and could not find them, they would be upset too. You know what I do with these troll comments anymore? I just block, delete, ignore. They're all texting my cell phone from fucking pussy burner numbers like, saying the most fucked up shit too. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck these losers, dude. Puff brought out something in me that was good for me, you know? My temper's gotten better as a result of having him. So if I lose Puff, I'm going to be so devastated, Facebook.
He literally used Puff as an excuse for him to stop drinking, or at least slow down. But if anything, he increased his drinking, and he started making his own homemade fucking wines and mead. So that was a lie.
And you can't just replace him with another bearded dragon, dude. You really can't. Puff was one of a kind. You know? Now, Metro would have been more quick to respond to my missing Puff if my fucking asshole YouTube trolls hadn't harassed them.
One of the things that they tried to quote-unquote harass the Metro animal control was over his blatant, like, treatment of Puff. He sat there and he bragged about, like, Puff being in squalor. In fact, this is what he was looking like back in August.
There he goes. I saw you soaking in your dish, Puff. I love my puffers. I gave him some fresh water in his dish, and he was just soaking in it, chilling out. I watched him take a huge gulp of water. I just got done spraying him with some water. The water in the mist bottle is literally lukewarm. Oh, Puff, you're good. Puff, you're good. It's okay. It's okay, Puffers. I don't know the history of this bearded dragon, but he's definitely in a loving home. Puff, I love you.
The thing is, shit like that wasn't uncommon. If you looked at any of his Puff updates, his fucking cage was filthy. And people would constantly harass him to clean it. This was October 5th. This was the message that he had put out. I think. No, wait, not October 5th. This was when we stopped getting updates. Because it was in November.
Look at that.
Sorry.
My Puff is alive.
Yeah, he had to be bugged to show off Puff. Which he did clean up everything. Sorry. I had
Grow the fuck up.
For some reason, I read that as November. And then this was the Facebook message. By the way, the Facebook message is kind of private now.
Hello, fellow Casper citizens. I have lost my bearded dragon and I'm desperately searching for him the last 2 days. Last seen by Building B.
There you go.
There's nothing you can do about it. Pets run away. It's what they do. They're animals. They're instincts. We're going to keep looking for them as much as we can. And I would sacrifice my clock tower dream house to see Puff safely return to me in my arms so I can put him back in his tank. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I've done everything I can to look for him, and I cannot find him, dude. It is seriously irritating.
Exactly. They don't move a whole lot.
He'll just pop up one day, you know? Like, I'll be outside having a cigarette, and he'll come walking up to me like, hey, I know you. And I filed a report with the police department, and they said, well, we'll get someone out there as soon as we can. That was like 3 days ago. And I'm like, okay, they actually do have people that are, you know, part of the non-emergency pet finding squad.
The pet finding squad. Oh, man.
And I get it. They've got 10 million calls. The one time I needed Metro to come out here and help me look. They're like, oh, well, we're busy. We have all these calls on board. Like, I don't know what the fuck to do, YouTube. I really don't. Facebook, I am at a loss for words. If I don't get Puff back, I'm going to be devastated. You have no fucking idea. Look how much depressing shit can one person take in their life, dude.
I don't think we've had an explanation of why he has the green hair. He did something and somebody must have paid him for it. But he has that going on, so that's pretty cool.
Dude, sincerely. I've been bullied my entire life. People just love to go out of their way to fucking fuck with me and harass me, and there's nothing I can do about it. You know? I haven't had a girlfriend in practically 6 years.
I have no clue if he's turning into the Joker.
Going to a 2-week ban on YouTube. And losing Puff is just the cherry on top of the bullshit cake. It really is. I'm tired of it, Facebook. I'm going to take 2 more of these Kratom pills and just kind of sit here and think. That's all I can do.
Take some pills.
Like, I've combed the back area of my apartment several times with a rake. Walked all over that area in daylight.
66652 tier 50 big ups. It's 31 in Casper right now. He's so fucking dead if he truly escaped.
Yeah, that lizard is not alive if it's outside. I don't care where the hell it buried itself. It's not alive. It's I don't know what he's taking. He just takes shit just to take shit.
He's gonna be hitting the duster like it's an oxygen tank.
I hope not. I know he can't afford it, so hopefully nobody ships any more to him.
Take every one soft gel orally 1 to 2 hours times per day.
They're muscle relaxants, I think. Relief, relax.
Visual results may vary.
I don't think that's a kratom. If that's a kratom, that's... Oh, God. There you go. Yeah, I never noticed that. Got a little dent right there. Oh, that's kind of messed up. That's okay. We all got a little dent on our head sometimes.
I'll keep you updated.
All right. Well, there you go. That's the Puff update. Puff is gone, and we're probably not going to get Puff back. There's been some vigils that have been held in Puff's memory just to fuck with Josh. There was also the call-in show. I did not participate in it. That was from Seizure Robot. We love Seizure Robot. He's pretty cool. He makes fun content. We have the call-in show for Cobra Call-In, the search for Puff. It's pretty good. It's like a seance almost.
Canada again.
If you want to watch something that's pretty funny and trippy,
the Canadian weed so much.
If you want to have fun, you could literally tune into this. Check it out. Highly recommend it, dude. I think Puff died a few days ago when he did the weird videos of him looking for him just rolled out of the gutter before the green head. Maybe that could have been it. Yeah, Seizure's really, really good. He's done some really good pieces. Some people don't like some of the guests that he has on from time to time, but you know what? It's hit or miss. They're more hits than misses, if you will. Definitely more hits than misses. And he has his ongoing thing with the Snake Bones, which I always look forward to them. Snake Bones, Josh and Drinks. That's pretty good. I had a part 2. He got pretty fucked up too. He did a nice drink combo. Oh yeah, the Jason Voorhees Saunders. We had the little dancing baby. Yeah, that was pretty good.
You talking about my boy?
Oh man, it's okay. It's just his invisible son, dude. It's just like what was DSP's invisible son? I can't even remember what the hell he called him. Fucking grandpa or something. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Do I have anything else? Can I raid somebody? I want to raid somebody. I'm ready to get out of here. You know what? Before we raid, we can check out the mead update. Yeah, we can look up this mead update. We're putting some sugar in the mead. For those of you who don't know, the mead has been annihilated. And we have a strawberry mango something or another mead. He's just dousing with sugar. This dude is, if you want to know why one of his teeth are currently missing right now, it's actually because of shit like this. Like, his teeth are gone. They're obliterated.
Fine, but,
a recent tooth update showcased that one of his top teeth are basically chipped off, and the rest of it's just it's going downhill. God damn. Oh shit.
Stop. Fuck me.
Oh well, just a little bit of a mess. He's still good. Oh well, that's a little off the top. Pour out some for the homies, dude. Things haven't been the same since Puff left.
I'm gonna keep looking for Puff. We'll find him.
I still hold out hope,
I'm
guys.
confident about it.
Yeah, it's still good, dude. Whew. God, it's so crunchy in there. And he probably dried his balls in that towel.
1 cup of sugar to the wine. We're gonna add 2. Watch it so it don't over foam like it did the first time.
Why are we putting 2 cups of sugar into this? No, this is that's a bath towel. Yeah, the mead, the shaking of the sugar attracts the lizard.
Cup number 2 going in.
Bruh. This witch's brew is insane right now.
It's not foaming up.
A little bit more sugar, just a little bit. Might as well dump it all. You're gonna dump it all because you're thinking about it.
The rest of the sugar in here.
Oh my god, I hadn't even seen this yet.
There's like less than 1/3 of a cup in here.
Yeah, might as well just put it in. This is why he has missing teeth. Oh my god. Help.
Now, YouTube, we're going to stir it.
We're not YouTube. This is Facebook. Did he forget? No, it must have been on his hidden channel. I like all the Doritos he's got up there. He's got like 1, 2, 3. He's got like 3 bags of Doritos up there, like a mysterious fucking puff shit. It could be Satellite Man. He's microwaving his teeth, dude. Stir it with a knife. Pretty cool. Put some of the hand sauce in there while he's at it. I have not seen the most recent mouth update, but they're pretty bad. Like he's missing like part of his front tooth, I thought, the last time I saw it. It's pretty gnarly. Why is it that color? Because God made it that way. You're gonna have to accept it for who it is.
It ain't foaming up the second time, so that's good. Last night I tried a little glass to see how it tasted. I'll try to sip with the sugar to see if that helped improve it a bit.
What? All right, just a little taste. Mmm, pretty good.
There we go. That is perfect.
All right, 0-day try.
That is delightful.
Get some culture in there with his lips.
Yeah, adding the sugar to it definitely helped.
Get a bottle of water.
I tried it last night. Facebook and YouTube.
Put some Aquafina in there. Pretty nice.
It was alright, but it didn't have that sweetness to it, you know?
Tastes like mead, dude. Tastes like mead.
There we go. Top it off with a little bit of water.
Just a little bit more.
That's a good looking jar of homemade water.
And then he pours out the rest of the water. And then he pours out the rest of the water. Fuck it, we don't need that anymore. Water? What's that? We need mead.
Oh, cool, put the airlock back on. We got our homemade cherry peach banana mango wines ready to go. Save that for Ozzy Osbourne's birthday.
Oh well, hopefully Ozzy doesn't die. If he dies, it's gonna be pretty bad, man. First his bearded dragon, then Ozzy, then his mead? What else could possibly go wrong?
The sweetness definitely balances it out now. That's perfect, just the way it is.
Oh, there it is. You can see it there. You can see it right at the end.
Balances it out now. That's perfect, just the way it is.
I hate this. Why is fucking YouTube being weird? There it is. Yeah, it's gone. So part of that tooth right there is annihilated now. See? He's got less tooth now. You gotta just get a good smile on him, and you can pretty much tell. But like right there, it's really obvious, man. It's really obvious. Oh, well, don't worry. He's gonna get those new dentures put in. That's gonna be pretty sweet. I'm gonna go plus. Yeah, this is a reminder to everybody. Please brush your teeth. Okay. Is Peace gonna be streaming tonight? I'm hoping Peace is streaming. I'm gonna check really quick. If Piece of Peace is
other strategies that
look
I kind
at
of
this.
That are
We're going over here, gents.
Stuff that I was using.
I'm gonna send you to Peace's place. Please gather in an orderly fashion as I send you over to the nonsensical redirect that will be Piece of Peace's stream. Please hold on to your anuses. Strap in your bearded lizards. You don't want to lose them. If you lose them, you'll never come back. Play us out. I'm not playing us out with anything. I don't have anything specific to play us out with. Thank you for coming out. Sorry it was a short stream. It wasn't even a short stream. Oh my god. I said it was going to be like 2 hours. It ended up being 3 hours. Motherfucker. It always happens like this. It always seems to happen. It's my fault. I might stream tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. I don't feel like restreaming his Thanksgiving nonsense, but I think I'm supposed to. I can triple check with Dingus, but we are going to be restreaming the majority of DSP's Adpocalypse shit on Friday. It's going to be pretty shit, like actually shit. So don't look forward to that. If you look forward to that, oh wait, no. Oh no, I almost forgot. I was supposed to check out one thing and I almost forgot it. It was the raw fill stream. I almost forgot about this. Let me look at it really quick before I go. There was a thing that I was made aware that was at 4 hours and 57 minutes. What the fuck happened here? Okay, we're gonna check this out really quick. Before I go. We need to check this out really quick because I was told to check this out. It was important. Maybe it's important.
Special enemy.
What happened here?
You gotta love people who come in and they think that they're smart. Like, guy just comes in, oh, I was going for 3 hours, and Phil's support level was the same 3 hours ago as it is now. So why didn't you do something about it? Oh, because you're
Oh my,
an
okay.
asshole. You're a troll coming in here to try to say toxic, negative stuff. So you're banned. You know, like we're stupid and we don't understand that. Like that, your reason you're coming in here to say that is to fucking act like a jerk, right? So get the fuck out.
Who said this? Oh, Cletus, that known supporter Cletus came in. Damn, I went away for like 3 hours and the same tip skull. Sad. Yep.
We're all enjoying the game, having a good time. No one's talking about that. You notice that? Welcome to Marymore. We have a lovely wedding hall and a 4-star facilities. Enjoy
Sorry,
your stay.
I almost missed
We're seeing
that.
a man with a scraggly
Sorry.
beard and a helmet.
I almost missed that. My apologies. Okay, I'm sending off to Peace's place. Please have fun over there within reason. If Peace gets a little too rowdy, please tell him to calm his anus. And relax his anus and hold on to his anus and don't suck anything out of anuses. DSP really likes that and you don't want to do that. Trust me, you don't want to do that. We're not playing out with anything. I'm sending you guys off. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. I will let you know the next time I stream on Twitch. It might happen. YouTube will only happen if there's something really funny that happens. Don't hold your breath.